Well, hello everybody. It's happened. Do you want to start Sirenscape up, Roots?
Here we go.
We get some music going. But hello everybody. How's everybody going tonight? Hope everyone's well. I'm excited to see some familiar names in the chat. It's gonna be a good night. Eek faces, I know faces. So hope everyone's doing good tonight. This is the first session of our D&D series, which hopefully we're going for a while. We'll see how it goes. But we have a couple of people joining us tonight. We've got our DM Sab up there.
Hey.
We've got Az, who's one of the mods on the channel and a very good friend. We've got this guy Wes, who is another Twitch streamer. Go check him out at twitch.tv/AverageGamerWes. Absolute legend.
Hi,
We've got Mr. Woots.
Hello.
He's another friend who also, if you type in the chat !WF, Woots actually runs a little well, I'm gonna let Woots explain what he runs.
No problem. All right.
I told you I was gonna
Aaron.
put you on the spot.
You did. I'm Aaron. People call me Woots. I run Windforge Gaming Accessories. We make like dice boxes and trays and other sorts of tabletop gaming products out of Australian and exotic hardwoods. So check us out at woodenforge.com.
And then we also have Pred joining us. Now Pred's just the Lego Batman. He doesn't have a cam going, but say hello, Pred.
I'm waving.
Are you waving? Hi.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Off we go. So use 5 adventurers in the city of Neverwinter. Yous are in the center of town. Yous have come for your various reasons to this city. Now, would you like to introduce each of your characters and give a brief description of what you look like? Starting with you as...
Oh, of course you'd pick me first.
yeah, well.
Okay, my name is Seraphina. I am an elf ranger. I am about 5 foot tall, about 120 pounds, with very long, thick blonde hair, green eyes, and I've got a bow strapped to my back, and I'm wearing a lot of green, light leather armor.
Woods?
All right. Before you see a dwarf, Craig Smallhammer, at your service. I'm a dwarf cleric of Moradin, about 5 feet tall, clad in dwarven plate armor, a fantastic red beard, and a bald head. Also, I have a massive warhammer. What I lack in stature, I make up for in personality. And if you give me crap, I'll smack you.
Crush?
Okay, so before you is a half orc with a orc discolored skin. On my back's a large great axe. I'm kind of a larger fella, so about 6.5 foot tall. Full just muscle with lots of scars that covering the torso. A very stern demeanor to themselves. And he goes by the name Big Guy.
Wes?
My name is Jimmy Talon. I am an Aarakocra. I have feathers as red as the flames of the volcanic islands, eyes as golden as the setting sun. I'm 4'4", 84 pounds, 12 years old, middle age for an Aarakocra. I am wearing light leather armor. I have a hand crossbow and a quarterstaff, and I have a weakness for the vices of the city, especially hard drink.
Well, that won't lead you astray at all. At any point during this at all? No.
Not at all.
Not at all,
And
it'll be
Pred?
fine.
I'm a dragonborn. I'm very tall, and I weigh 440 pounds. Importantly, though, my tail is missing. Now, we don't talk about the missing tail of my dragon. It's a bit of an embarrassment, but nonetheless, that's why I am with this party, because I have a bit of a grudge going on with someone in this group that will probably come up later on, I think. I wear my chainmail from my time in military service, with my war pick and my trusty shield that has beaten many people to death. I breathe green dragon fire that poisons everyone. Alas, it could not save my tail.
There we have it.
So we're going with that, are we, Fred?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You could go in there.
Apparently, it's happening.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I have trouble trusting my allies, and I crack jokes to ease the tension.
Did they eat your tail as well?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's still
wary.
plenty of time to
I don't
happen.
trust that they
My
won't.
12-year-old bird friend.
I
be
don't
wary.
trust that they won't.
Chicken.
So you have all met up outside the inn in Neverwinter, and you have been tasked with escorting a wagon full of mining supplies to the town of Paladin. No. What's it called? Phandelver. How would you like to proceed?
Can we stop in at the inn for a drink first?
You can.
It's very thirsty.
Yeah, big guys all full that. I could use a drink after we're traveling
Need
to town.
ale before a long journey.
And maybe some food.
How long is this travel?
The journey will take you several days.
Okay,
What if I fly
have we
there?
come prepared with rations and that kind of things, or are we?
You'd have enough rations to supplied for you to last you the journey. Maybe not necessarily enough ale. Between
Okay, we need to go get ale.
from what I'm hearing of this.
We definitely need ale.
Yeah.
Do we have any dried meats?
There's some, but not necessarily enough.
All right, so we need more dry meats. We need more ale.
You have enough for an average party to make it 5 days escorting
Right.
this wagon.
We need more dried meats.
We need all dry meats. We need more
We
ale.
have-
I
have
have a
bird
very
food?
big appetite.
I'm aware of that.
Let's do it.
So you entered the local inn that you're standing outside of?
Yes.
Oops.
Okay.
Are we prior known to each other, or are we kind of meeting for the first time?
You've met for this job. You've
Okay.
sort of been cobbled together. You can know each other as much or as little as you want.
I go, round of ales, who's up?
Definitely me.
Aye.
Just water for me, thanks.
Yes, I also don't drink.
I remember the last time you drank.
Mm,
It didn't end well for you.
it was a trap.
You should know not to drink it half orc under the table. It does not end well.
Mm,
So I go up to the barkeep and get a round of ales and a water for Seraphina. Is that how we say it?
Mhm.
So go water for Seraphina and bring it back to the table.
Alright. So for a round of ales for everyone and water, it'll cost you 15 copper.
Okay, do I need to take that out of my character
You've got
sheet?
to pay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You pay
You're,
early.
you're a shout, big guy.
I mean, you.
I
offered.
like look at the group and go, anybody got any coin? I left my coin bag on my other horse.
Don't have any coin.
this
So
is why you don't put the big guy in charge. He goes to buy ale without coin. We need a smarter leader, I think.
Maybe he'll give it to you for free. If you tell him a
Maybe.
good joke.
A joke.
He's a charismatic fellow.
Yes. Funny.
I'm sure you've got a dad joke.
You're gonna try and persuade
I-
the bartender to give it to you for a dad joke?
Can I try to intimidate the?
You can try if you want.
Just to like stand over and just go. You want to give us this, right?
I think Uldar Scorchbreath is going to exit the inn and wait outside while this calamity goes on.
I like how it's taken like this long for just the shit to already start.
He's a noble paladin, and he's not in on any ale swindling.
But I'm out of earshot, aren't I, when I'm trying to do this? They can't hear me trying, like, they don't realise that I'm just going over there trying to intimidate the
Yes.
innkeeper.
I'll come over with him.
There you go.
So I like,
Dwarf and a half-orc off to intimidate a barkeep, while the noble dragon waits outside.
How about a
Alright,
free
so-
round of drinks, laddie? If I tell you a good joke.
Let's see what you got here.
Alright. Alright. Why did the halfling stop dating his warforged girlfriend? Because she
Why
was
did
too
he?
high maintenance.
I don't get it.
You
No.
just see the bartender just facepalm and just push the ales over to you. That was so
Nice.
terrible. It was good. So you can have them.
Alright. That's how it's done.
Good work. I didn't get it, but good work.
We'll bring some of the beers back.
We bring it back to the table.
Here you go. Here you go.
I squawk in excitement.
What do you say?
I know what you've done. That's epic, Wes.
So, what we doing here?
I'm too busy flapping around in my beer.
I grab my ale and just like scull it down. Don't even like to take a sip. Just go full skull.
I'm just sitting back, wondering why I'm sitting here with this bunch of idiots.
Should come outside and join me in the peace and quiet.
I'm thinking I'm going to carry my mug of water outside, yes.
Well, I've already finished mine, and I am ready to go.
You're quite small though, so you drunk from one ale? You're a drunk bird now.
I have a penchant for the finer things, especially ale and other hard drinks. So I've built up a bit of a resistance.
You want another round?
Not if I have
Yes.
to pay.
If you could get another one for another joke, yes, definitely another ale. Or should we
Alright.
get a cake for the road?
It's probably a good idea.
We could strap it to where the tail used to be on the dragon.
I can
I
still hear
like
you.
this. I like
from
this
out
plan.
So you'd have a dragon keg instead of a pony keg.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a fantastic idea.
Yes, let's
One
make
cake
it
to
happen.
go, please.
So you want to buy a keg?
Yes.
Aye. That's what I said.
Alrighty then. Let me go see what I got for you. This one will actually cost you actual money in gold rather than just a joke.
Can we pay you when we get back from our adventure?
Just put it on a tab for us.
And how
We
long
are-
is
We're off on an adventure that will bring us much, much riches.
and how long are you going to be gone for? How long till I get paid?
Maybe a week.
You can put it on my cleric card.
I'm sure we could leave this adorable bird as collateral.
You shush. You're outside. You shush. Don't get into our negotiations here.
How about I let you have a keg for 50 copper? And you tell everyone I put in a good... Yeah, I did this good deed for you.
That's a good deal.
How do I see how much copper I have? Inventory.
50 copper it is.
Alright. Reaches down and pulls out a small keg for you.
Great.
You never said it was going to be a small keg.
I never said it was going to be a big one either.
We ordered a big one.
No, you never said that.
All right.
Fine.
Let's just take it and go.
Are there any other inns along the way?
There's maybe one or two.
Who wants to carry it?
We're strapping it to the dragon.
All right.
Paladin, can you come here for a minute? We just want to want to chat.
I enter unenthusiastically.
So we may have just purchased a keg. We think you have the strength to carry it. Would you mind?
I will carry the keg.
Okay, so I'll
Probably drink it too.
Good man.
I grab the
Dragon to
keg and
you,
take it
bird
over.
boy.
Take it over to him and start trying to tie it to where his tail used to be.
This is both painful and humiliating.
I didn't know dragon bones actually had tails.
Very, very big one that's missing.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too.
Did it hurt?
I was asleep.
Oh, okay.
Well, guess we better get going.
Yes.
All right, I'll fly ahead and scout the road.
Okay. So you're currently in the middle of the town, just about to leave with the cart that you're escorting down to the other town.
Yeah, so where have we started? Neverwinter, did you say?
Yep. And you're going down to Phandelver.
So is it
Yeah,
like
the
a
cart.
push cart or is it horses or
It's driven by 2 ox.
Oaks. Do they have names?
Left and
roast
right.
and dinner?
Nice. All right. I'll get aboard the cart.
Alright.
I jump on the back of the cart. You just see the cart the ass just sag down as I just sit on the back of the cart. Let's go.
All right, I'll fly overhead.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'll go and sit up near the front of the cart where there's a little bit of space.
And I will walk beside it with a giant keg strapped to my backside.
Butt keg.
sure, if you really wanted to, you could take the keg off and put it on the cart.
Nope. I am carrying it.
Don't shake that up too much.
That costs us money. We need to make sure we don't spill any of it.
You can carry it if you want to. Or you can let me do it my way.
I know what happens when you drink. Perhaps I'll just grab the keg and put it on the back of the cart, just to keep it safe. So I reach down, unstrap it, and put it on the cart with me. I
As
just
usual, my
quickly
obstinate
tap it, and
wins.
just pour a mug, and just have another drink, and as we start going.
So who's driving the cart?
I suppose I will.
The responsible water drinker, probably a good idea.
I'll look after the beer.
I spent most of my life with the forest animals, so they're not too much different to most of the animals that I'm used to.
And I'll keep a close eye on Craig to make sure he doesn't drink too much.
Never drink too much.
There's no amount is too much.
only
Oh,
a
I'm
small
finished.
keg.
After you've been on the road for a bit, you come around a bend and you see 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, each blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
It's a textbook ambush. My unit used to do this in the army all the time. We should fan out and investigate the area.
Or we just move the horses and just keep going.
Being a ranger, would I recognize the arrows?
Roll me an investigation check. Or a perception of this one, if you're not getting closer.
19.
19. You recognize them as goblin.
Goblin.
No, they,
Can we tell
Goblin
if the
arrows.
kills are fresh or not?
Are you getting closer, or are you staying back, or...
I jump off the cart and just pull the great axe off my back and just like hold it. I just start walking closer, have a bit of a look.
Yeah, okay.
I'll jump off too. I'm nearly hand down.
As I walk past, I just grab Cree, like go under the armpits and just put him down on the... There, there's your hand down.
Aye. Thank you, laddie.
Alright. You want to switch over to roll 20?
Roger that.
That doesn't sound good.
What have we done? Alright, I'm on a roll 20.
I think we're going to fight the horses.
So... switch you to this one. So that's about where he's got before use.
So whereabouts are the horses?
The horses are just in front of you. I can ping. I don't have a... Yeah, they're right there.
It's about there.
Got it.
So, who's moving forward?
I'm moving forward towards the horses.
Okay. Roll me, as you approach, a perception check. Sorry? No, not perception. Your passive... your
Nat one.
passive... Luckily you don't have to roll because it's your fucking passive perception.
Oh, okay. What's my passive
Which
perception?
is...
just on the left-hand side of your screen, it'll be the second big box down.
Which is 10 for Crusher.
Passive wisdom. Oh, passive investigation, yeah, 9. I have passive wisdom of inside of 10.
Perception. This one.
Perception, oh yes, sorry, 10.
Well, you happen to see crowd around because they rolled so crap on their stealth.
I'm glad I didn't actually have to roll for that because that was, yeah, a nat 1.
Yeah, just a bit lucky. You see 4 goblins either side of the road there.
So I call back to the group. Goblins, ahead!
Roll initiative, so roll your d20s to...
Everyone?
Yep.
Goblin bastards.
Oh, great.
19.
So Seraphina, 19.
Initiative. You add your initiative.
Yep.
That which is...
Add initiative.
Yep.
So I rolled a 4.
Yep.
Plus your initiative modifier,
Where's that?
which is near your
Armor
armor
class.
class.
On your D&D Beyond page.
The shield looking thing.
Oh,
So
armor
I got a
class,
5.
Initiative +1. Got ya.
Yep.
Yep.
So 4 plus 1.
5.
Yep, I'm on a 5 as well.
So big guy's 5. Jimmy Talon's 5. Craig,
I'm on 6.
6. And Yoda,
I rolled an 11, and my initiative is +1, so 12.
The 12. Okay. Seraphina, you're up first.
Alrighty. Goblin D, I'm going to throw a arrow at it with my longbow.
Okay. You're going to shoot an arrow, not throw, right?
Yeah, that one.
Throw
I was
it.
going to say,
No,
I'm just
throw it.
clarifying.
Words are
You
hard.
Throw it,
technically
do it.
you can technically get out your arrow and
Can.
throw it at it. Like, try like a knife throw at it.
That's an 18 to hit.
That definitely hits. I've learned my
That's
lesson
9
from-
damage.
9 damage. Jeez, as you let loose with the shot, you instantly kill off Goblin D.
Well done, Elf.
Good shot.
There. So we're just gonna go.
But leave some for the rest of us.
After that, it is Goblin B's turn.
How about that?
They are going to short bow
Isn't Goblin D dead?
B.
B.
Oh, B. I thought it said D. Don't worry.
Yeah, Goblin B.
Go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna take a shot at the big guy. That's a 3 plus 4. It's a 7 to hit.
That's your armor class, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So 13 doesn't hit.
Yeah. Alright. And with that, he is going to run back here. Okay. That's his turn. Goblin D is dead. Goblin A. It's his turn. He's going to take a shot at Seraphina. A 3 as well, so 7 again.
That is a miss.
Yeah. Look at that, I'm rolling crap again.
Surprise, surprise.
Hmm. And
Keep
it
it
is
up.
also going
That's
to run
great.
away.
It's great.
It's also going to run away. Alright, Yulda, your turn.
Alright, I have no idea what to do.
Okay, so is he a move? Like you have a movement and action, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can move wherever you like. You can take an action, like attack or whatever.
Yep.
You should be able to pick it up and move it, whatever your maximum movement is. Which for you,
Typically 30 feet.
30 feet.
yeah, 30 feet.
How far is 30 feet?
Each square is 5 feet.
5 feet, okay.
You've also got a ranged weapon that you could throw at them.
Yep.
So you can do that instead.
Which is that the range here? It's got 30, then 120.
120. That's the minimum it can be thrown, and the maximum it
Okay.
can hit that.
Excellent. All right. Well, I will throw a javelin then at Goblin C.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need a 4 to hit. What do I have to?
That's a plus 4.
Plus 4. So
Roll a d20.
one. Roll a d20. Okay.
Yep. So your big round one. And if you have anything that says next to your hit
I got
DC, oh, you-
17.
On the dice.
Yep.
Plus your 4, so you got 21 to hit.
So 21 to hit.
Yep. So that hits him. Roll
Excellent.
1d6.
which is your square dice.
He's using digital, so he's typing in the thingo.
2.
And then plus 2 for it's
For
also
a
plus 2 damage, so 4 total.
4. Okay.
Okay. So that was on B.
C.
C.
On Bravo.
On Bravo.
No,
The one
yeah,
that's
on
closest?
Charlie. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie.
So 4 damage. Okay. You going to move anywhere?
Yep. I'll move forward.
You can move
Is,
through the other people.
I can move through people. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Done.
your turn. Craig, it is your turn.
Oh, all right. Going to move up. Yelling, "Come here, you goblin bastard!" Can get to about there,
Okay.
and I'm going to try Toll the Dead Goblin C,
Okay.
which is a Wisdom save of 12.
Of course it is. It's a 15, but I'm guessing that they've got a con. Oh no, he makes
Nope.
it 15.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Damn. I'll get you
Uh,
next time, you bastard.
Big guy, it's your turn.
Alright, how do you do the see how far you can move thing again?
On your roll 20, you'll have a circle with, it almost looks like an upside down Q. Click on that, and that'll be your ruler.
Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna run straight up to, So I like charging, going, leave some for me, as I run straight up to Goblin C. And I swing my Great Axe at him.
Okay.
Alright. So, what's your roll to hit again, sorry?
Your D20
You just roll plus the hit DC?
on the weapon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of the weapon? Okay, so... 8 plus 5, 13.
13.
Mhm.
13 is a miss.
So, like, just swing my Great Axe and he just, like, ducks under. I've just gone way too high for it.
You misjudged the goblin height after charging at him.
Yeah.
So it's now the
Pesky
goblin's
little
turn.
goblin.
Well, assuming you decide to come right up to him, he's going to take out his scimitar and take a swipe at you.
At least try.
Here with my rolling tonight. Which that's a 9 plus 4, 13.
My armor class is 13, so that's a hit. Is that a hit or is
So
that a
that's a
save?
hit. That's
a hit.
Yeah.
It's at or above his hit.
Okay.
So 1d6. So is that 7 points of slashing damage for you?
Oof.
How you feeling there, big guy?
Tis but only a flesh wound.
Do you need another drink?
Chuck us the keg, why don't you?
I finished it.
Jimmy, tell him it's your
damn it.
turn.
Deploy the
turn.
bird.
So do I move on this scroll? Oh, yeah. Yep, got it. So I'm going to fly forward to there. What are the different coloured circles that have just popped up?
Which colour circles?
3 circles have popped up when I've moved it, and they're red, green, or blue.
Oh,
You
that's-
don't have to worry
Don't
about
worry
those.
I'll just leave that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fly to there, and then I am going to take aim with my light crossbow at Goblin C to try and defend Big Guy from any more damage.
Okay.
So if I roll my d20, I got a 5 plus 3 for the crossbow.
That misses.
Son of a bitch! I need another drink.
You shoot
Talk
wide
to
of the
Cree,
goblin.
drink the freaking keg.
Did I hit Big Guy?
No.
Oh, good. Whew.
I'm not that mean to make misses hit somebody else unintentionally.
That's only on that one.
Noticing
Not
that
yet, anyway.
non-drinkers are the only ones contributing in this fight.
Our time will come.
That's your opinion.
Back up to Seraphina's turn.
All right. Since they seem to not be able to hit Goblin C, I will shoot an arrow at it.
Yep.
And that's a dirty 20.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, it hits.
And that's a 9 again.
9. So that's another dead goblin. As Seraphina lets loose with another bow, and the goblin that's getting ready to attack Big Guy again just falls limp with an arrow sticking out of its face.
And all this time, I've not said a word.
Alright, next up it's Goblin B's turn.
Nice work, class.
He's going to charge into Big Guy and take a slash at him.
Do I get
Natural
an
one.
attack of opportunity since he came into melee range? No, it's on.
No, it's only if he
isn't it?
leaves.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't
It's
worry.
only if they leave.
So natural 1. So
I think that
he
misses.
goes. Yeah, he goes swinging and goes just wide. It's after seeing 2 of his comrades go down. That's the end of his turn. Goblin A is also going to charge in towards you. He's going to take a slash. A 4. That's 8.
No.
It's also
Yes.
a miss. Hilda, your turn.
Alright, I move in and get my war pick out, ready to cave in a skull.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know how my war pick works, so.
So you'll be rolling a d20.
D20, Yep.
Stick him with the pointy end.
stick
And
him with
then-
the pointy end.
And then
Thanks,
add your hit
bud.
DC.
So I rolled a 3.
So next to the weapon in your D&D Beyond,
Yep.
you'll see a hit slash DC
+4.
plus whatever. So yep, +4 to that.
Yep, okay. So that's a 7.
7, that's a miss.
Miss.
It looks
So
like
that's your-
Sab's not the only one rolling shit numbers tonight.
Oh, hopefully I'm going to change it with a new set of dice. So that's your move and your attack. So that's your turn done.
I'm even doing the same one, switching out my dice.
Craig, your turn.
Finally, it's my time. Alright, I'm going to run up, maybe like here. And I'm going to take a... I'm going to attempt to whack Goblin A.
Yep.
With my small hammer.
Yep.
Does Goblin B get an attack of opportunity because he's gone through his
No,
area?
Are you making so you dodge around it to get over there?
yes, I am now. Thank you for that. 13 plus 13,
Trying to get me to kill off characters. Gee, as
18.
18, that hits.
Alright. And I still have my shield, so one-handed.
Yep.
Where am I? There. Okay. 2. That's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. As you scuttle through everybody and get up to the front and land a pretty solid blow against this goblin as you go past. It is... Craig's turn is done. Big guy's turn.
Okay, so can you... It's either move or attack, but you can't, like, use both the actions to attack, can you?
Unless you have a thing that lets you use a offhand as an attack.
Okay, no.
Which I don't think you do at this stage.
No.
You know, getting cut by that little goblin and, like, seeing these goblins go down around me, I feel a rage coming through me. And I rage.
Okay.
So
Show us how you rage.
I just like get the axe and just chuck it up one hand, just go and just fucking come straight down. I'm gonna like go for overhead attack on Goblin B. Just like
Okay.
axe straight through his head, hopefully.
Trying to split him in half, pretty much.
Tries yeah. You see
Try.
like the eyes just go like bloodshot red, just yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so wait, that's my D20. So what does that give me? Gain advantage on strength checks, saving throws, +2 melee on strength throws. Sorry, I just quickly checking. So it doesn't give me anything on hits, it's more the damage.
Yep. And you take half damage from slashing attacks on it.
So we have a 14 to hit.
14 to hit, misses.
So as I just swing the axe down, it just like the goblin just steps to the side and I just hit nothing but dirt.
It's stuck in the dirt.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to get the axe out of the dirt, just like. "Rrr."
You signatured that pretty hard on what you were about to do, so he read it. Goblin is dead. Jimmy Talon.
Okay, I am going to fly down here. No. Oh, wrong thing. Fly down there. And then I will dive bomb straight at Goblin. Which Goblin's that? Not Goblin
If it's
A.
the one directly above you, it's
Goblin
B.
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 B. Goblin B. I'll dive bomb Goblin B with my talons flared.
Mhm.
Go, air
I
support.
rolled a 20.
Oh,
Jeez, that
One.
hits. Doesn't
Nice.
matter what else you
Is
add
that
to
20 on the dice or 20 plus?
20 on the dice plus the 1.
So that's a critical hit.
That's a crit hit.
So roll your damage dice.
What's that one?
It'll say next to your talons, it'll say what the damage type is.
Damage 1d4 minus 1.
Okay, so roll your little triangle dice.
Just the triangle one.
Mhm.
It's a weird one.
If he rolls a 1,
So
Oh god.
is it the number that's at the top?
0 doubled.
yeah,
The number, it should be the number at the top, yes.
Yeah. So what's wrong with rolling a 1?
because you -1. So you roll 0.
Cool. So I do 0 damage.
did you just do a
On a
precision
critical.
On a
strike?
critical hit.
Oh god.
You double 0, that's 0.
This
Yeah,
game's
wow.
fun.
I've never seen that happen before.
I've never seen that before either.
Not on
Excellent
that
work.
20.
Yep. I'm glad I bring something. to the
You just
table.
like scruff his hair a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like tickles him
Laser
with a feather.
guided straight past his shoulder.
It looked absolutely amazing, but didn't do a damn thing. Serafina, your turn.
I'm going to shoot another arrow, and I'm going to do it at B this time. That's a 16.
That hits. Serafina doing the heavy lifting for you.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. That's another dead goblin from Serafina.
All
And she
right, we
lets
get
loose
it.
with another.
We get it.
That was B, correct?
Yep, B.
Serafina kills another one. It is Goblin A's turn. It's seeing it's surrounded and its friends all around it. It's going to try and take a swipe at the little dwarf that's behind it with its scimitar. Natural 2. Yeah, it's a 6.
You missed me, you bastard.
That's it for his turn. It's Yordale's turn.
Alright. Screaming in rage at being denied a kill again, I heft my war axe or war pick. And get ready to destroy this pesky goblin.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Somebody has done damage to it, haven't they?
I damaged
Yeah,
once at some time.
That'd be this
so
one.
that's the 17.
That hits.
I'm helping.
And then
I've stood here and been the tank. I'm helping.
Don't
A
give
4.
him ideas.
plus 4, 8 on my
8
war
damage. Yep. Okay. As you bring down your war pick into the goblin, it drops dead.
pick. Excellent.
It is
Straight
also
through
dead.
the skull. I got there in the end.
Nice work.
Thank you, dwarf.
Let's go celebrate.
We better recall the drunk bird first.
So as you defeat the final goblin, you see nothing. You see the 2 dead horses, which Craig, you recognise. They
Aye.
were from the person who sent you on this mission to escort the cart.
I know these horses.
What were their names?
Glue 1, glue 2.
So these
Yeah.
are the horses that belong to Gundren, Rockseeker, and Silidar Hallwinter.
What a name.
I relay that information.
They've been dead about a day.
Can we recover any of their meat?
As you go closer
Horse
to look,
meat's not that good.
Yeah, no,
You
I
I've
know
eaten
from
it before.
experience.
You do too. It is
As you
better than nothing, though.
We've got enough dried meats.
Is there anything on the horses, like saddles or?
the saddlebags have been emptied, and nearby lies an empty leather map case.
I'll take it.
I quietly walk over to the fallen goblins, and I retrieve my arrows and just have a quick look through their pockets.
Grab my javelin while you're at it.
I'm like still coming down from rage, still trying to get the like, axe out of the ground. It's like still wedged there. I'm just trying to get back out. Finally, like just like holster and go. Good job. I guess.
I'm still staring with confusion at my talons at how they do 0 damage.
You filed it down.
But bird, that it looked amazing. Pity it did nothing, but it looked amazing.
Here for show.
Are you a showbird?
I could be if you paid me enough.
If I put a glove on, will you fly to me?
Do it. I want to see this.
Do I have any gloves in my backpack or anything?
Sure, you could get something to cover.
Yeah, use the map
Like-
case.
Ah, yes. Krieg, do you mind if I grab that map case?
I just found it. Okay.
I grab the map case and just like punch my hand through the bottom of it, so like the whole map case is over my arm.
No,
It
you
just-
ruined it.
And just like walk over to here and go, here, bird.
Oh, I pretend to comply and come flying down, and Axe purposely leave a talon out across your forehead as I land on your arm.
D4 damage.
I was gonna say we got to roll a hit this or.
I'm assuming you're just doing it for more flavour than actual damage.
Yeah.
Just for show, because I'm just a showbird.
Just to show.
I just like shrug it off. Like I don't even feel the fact you scratch my forehead or anything. I just like, oh, good bird, and just
like
like
wearing
put you
fake
back down
talons.
again. It didn't hurt. It was like your attack. It was like your flying show before. Just like put you down.
And I return to my position in the sky of Overwatch.
Did you find anything on the goblins?
DM, did I find anything on the goblins?
We
Not
don't
really.
need your
No.
roll 20 anymore, do we?
This- Not at the moment.
At the moment, all right.
No. You didn't really find anything on them besides the rudimentaries, armor, and weapons they have.
Nothing here.
Were their swords or anything sell for anything?
Not enough to worth worrying about.
Not enough
I
to
hear-
buy another keg.
I hear goblin heads can bring good luck.
Really? So I just like
Aye.
walk over to one of the goblins, just like rip its head off, like this.
Aye,
Can we
such a pretty penny.
stick it where the dragon's tail used to be?
Isn't there a keg there still?
No, I
it's on
took the
tail.
keg
No, they
off.
took the keg off me.
Maybe he's just got a tail stump.
I was like, look at all three and go, can we?
Yes.
Before he has a chance to answer, I just go over and just slap the goblin head on his
I
stump.
now have a goblin head attached to my backside. The
Butthead.
indignity. I'd like to point out I am a noble dragon from the Paladin Order of Paladins, sworn to protect the innocent, and I have a goblin head attached to my butt. Thank you.
Heck on your arse.
But it'll be good luck.
I wander back over to the cart and just climb on, shaking my head.
Strange bunch of creatures, these. Let's get going.
I agree.
Sounds
Before
like
any
a
more
plan.
goblin heads get detached.
Do we need more luck? As it's like I grab another goblin, dude. Do we need more luck?
I think that's enough.
Thank you,
Those-
dwarf.
I drop the body and just like walk over to the cart and just sit on the back again. The whole back, like it's even sagging further. Like you can tell the wood's like straining against my weight.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you're going to continue towards the town?
That's the intention.
Yeah.
So you just continue along. Night's falling. It's about still another day out from the town. You got a couple of hours before it's nightfall.
Should we search for a suitable place to make camp?
I would hope our aerial scout would be able to find
I
one.
could do that with my
It's not a
perception.
bad idea.
Hmm.
Would you like to hear another joke in the meantime?
I fly away before I can hear it.
I was like,
Alright.
sure.
What's a beholder's favourite food? Ice cream.
Big guy just stands there, like, I don't get it. Is this meant to be what they call funny?
Very funny where I'm from. Aye.
Roll your perception check for finding somewhere to camp for the night.
So what's that one?
The D20
The D20? All right.
plus your investigation, sorry, or perception.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 1, but my
Okay.
is this passive wisdom perception? That one?
Well, it doesn't matter. One's a fail no matter what.
Oh,
So,
cool. Yep.
it takes you a fair while to find a decent place. So, after about 45 minutes, you come back having found what seems to be a suitable location. Seems to be off the track for him.
I
They don't know
guide
how to
the
start fires. Don't
Lead
all
us to
speak
the
at once.
campsite, bird.
Who might be able to start a fire for us?
Probably the elf.
Is there not a dragon that breathes
I have
fire?
a
somewhere?
tinderbox and torch. I have a
I
tinderbox. I can start a
breathe
fire.
poison fire.
But it's still fire, right?
Not good for campfires.
It's probably not safe to cook your food on.
No, not recommended.
Why? It's still fire, is it not?
Won't the poison wear off?
I think it's just poison.
While they're all talking about this, I've just wandered off. I've grabbed some firewood. I've put down and made up a little fire pit, and I've lit it with my tinderbox.
So you just have a crackling fire going for the night.
I will perch myself up in a tree on a branch, nice and safely hidden, and get some sleep.
Okay. So who's going to take... You just need to, for the night, have 3 people watching over the night. So,
I can take first watch.
okay.
I try and get some rest and like try to patch up my wound with like some leaves or something just to. I've still just got like a gash across my stomach. So I can just
I'll
try to
take
like
second watch.
cover it up and just go have some rest.
Yep.
It's nothing, guys, and just go. Finds a nice tree to perch up against.
Okay.
I could wake up early and take the third watch.
Alright. So whoever's taking first watch, roll a perception.
Is this a long rest?
It
or
will be a
short
long.
rest. So
It will
I
be a
can
long rest.
heal my companion, the big guy, with lay on hands.
That's right. Lay your hands on me.
I will lay my hands on you and heal you for 5 HP.
Alright.
Guessing Crusher got pretty low in that fight, actually.
I was at half health, yes.
Alright, so
So I'm 12.
then you
So
still
I'm
needed to-
I go, thank you, my weird-looking lizard friend. And just, I'm still a little bit banged up, but like the wound's now patched up, and I should be all fine.
So you all have dinner, drink, bunk down for the night.
Aye. You want some of this keg? There's not much left.
You said you drank it all.
I did say that. Just taste it.
They're licking the barrel now, aren't they?
I just grabbed the keg and like just try like put it upside down, just try to get any last drop out of it, get like a couple of drops and go.
But I'll
That's
fly,
what you
move
call a
away
little bit-
from the camp
I'll fly in and
to
land on
take
your
first
forehead
watch.
and pick the drops off before they get to your mouth with my beak.
It's good.
I just like bust open the top of the keg and like offer it to Jimmy. There you go, Sherbird.
I'll sit on your shoulder and quite happily take the last few drops.
So as
Is this what they call a pet? Like point to Jimmy on my shoulder.
I take offense and fly away.
Oh.
At night time. Better be careful out there.
It's just up to my tree.
Okay.
I like kind of look disappointed, just go to the tree and just perch up against it and try and get some rest.
okay. So whoever was taking first watch, roll a perception check.
That's a
So
20.
Roll you. Yep.
And then your long box in the middle there, it should have perception about 2/3 of the way down.
Passive is the so not the passive.
Not the passive. No,
passive,
it's in the
yeah,
box
it's-
next to that.
0. So
Whatever the dice was.
17.
17. As you stay up for a number of hours, keeping an eye out, watching over this group you're traveling with, you don't see anything that's an immediate threat to you in the time that you're awake.
Excellent.
And after a number of hours, you go and wake up. Who was second?
That would be
Yep.
me.
Add to the elf.
Yep.
Your turn, elf.
I just hop up from where I was sitting because I only need to trance. I don't actually need to sleep. And I just start slowly wandering around, looking around the camp.
Yep. So roll a perception check.
That would be a 13.
13. As you're wandering around, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything either. It's a very dead and quiet night.
Except for she does hear the fact that I've gotten up and got into the stash of dried meats and just having like a midnight feast.
Just
It'd be good to have some
snoring loudly.
ale to go down with this, as I just like eat half the dried meat that's there, just like, and then go back to sleep.
Okay. Rest of your watch passes without any further midnight snacking from anybody. And who was final watch?
That would be me.
Roll a
I-
perception.
I go and tap the bird on the shoulder.
So I spring up and fly just above the trees in circles around the camp. I've rolled a 15. My perception is +2.
So 17. During your flight of the early morning, you see some wolves that are sort of meandering around, but not coming too close to anybody. They seem to be not paying you much heed. And you see one of them's also dragging a goblin corpse with it.
Without a
Is it
head.
missing a
You're
head.
welcome.
Seems they found something to nibble on for the night.
Well, speaking of, if there's no immediate threats around, I might go looking for some worms.
Okay. Which is easy enough to do.
I'm a bird.
And after a number of hours, after seeing the wolves, starts to become daybreak and everyone starts waking up. You have completed a long rest.
Morning, everyone.
Morning. Do we have any more ale?
No ale was procured overnight.
It's alright, we have plenty of dried... Wait a minute.
What?
Well, there was more than this last time.
And I just point to big guy.
I got hungry.
Big guy.
This
Got to
does my
save some
lack
for
of,
the rest of us.
this does my lack of trust for my companions no favors.
I will reduce my remaining rations for the journey to make up for what the big guy has eaten.
I just show no rules and no like caring. Just like I was hungry, just ate it. Like it doesn't phase big guy that they seem annoyed or anything.
As I fly around overhead, I let some droppings loose directly above the big guy.
Roll me a d20
Oh.
just to see if it's going to hit him. 11 to
Like
20.
training.
I was going to say 11 to 20 it hits, and anything less it misses.
I got an 8. I missed.
You just as you go to aim, the wind catches and slightly puts off target, then it drops in front of him.
I vow
What's
to try
that?
again.
I think it's raining.
Oh, is it? I've never seen this kind of rain before. As I like, I keep walking around the camp, just getting ready to leave, like not even noticing what's happened.
So after a little bit, you have your food, breakfast, pack up, get your oxens in the cart ready, and you'll make it to Paladin in the next few hours. Turns out whoever told you it was going to be 5 days was very wrong.
It's made fantastic time. Maybe we can look for another pub.
That's a
We
good
need
idea.
ale.
So you just get your cart all packed and ready to go. And who's going to drive the cart again?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay. The oxen are pretty well trained. They know when somebody's in the driver's seat. They just pretty much go. They've walked this route a number of times.
Aye, he's a good oxen. Like autopilot.
While we're traveling, I'll just get my viola out and I'll just play a little tune.
Okay. So as you just go along, after a couple of hours, starts to get a bit overcast overhead. And just before lunchtime, you make it to the edge of Phandelver.
Are we here?
Is this where we need to be?
I'll fly in closer and ask if anyone remembers what we were coming here for in the first place.
The delivery.
A pub?
Are we delivering this beer?
He's been delivering the cart.
We're drinking the
Full of-
beer, weren't we?
There is no more beer. It's gone.
That's why we're on the mission to get more beer, right?
Delivering the cart.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So where do we go from here?
So the rutted tracks emerge from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Paladin in the distance. The Ken towns consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on an old field stone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer homes and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the side of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look at you as you approach, but all return to their business as you pass by.
So, do we actually know where we need to take this cart?
To a provision shop. Baratharian's Provisions.
Okay, so as we go into town, do we see any pubs? Any inns?
You do. You see an inn.
I like this place.
Hmm. Perhaps we should deliver the cart first and then visit the inn.
I decide I'm thirsty and fly straight to the inn to leave the delivering of the cart to you guys.
Always split the party.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So,
I, for once, decide to stay with the cart and deliver it properly.
okay. So the rest of you are going with the cart to deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm driving it, so it makes sense. I'm with a cart.
Good point. So as you
I
approach,
put the bag back on, try to call the bird back. Jimmy!
I'm too far gone.
yeah. So as you approach the town, the provider's place, you see a dwarf walk out the front. How'd you get here first?
First.
Aye, Silidar
We-
and what's his name were meant to beach us here at least a day before you.
We
didn't
Yeah, you
see-
left yesterday.
They left the day before though, at least.
We're very fast and professional.
Did you see any sign of them on the track as you went along? They had a couple of horses.
Oh. Yeah, we saw glue 1 and glue 2.
Aye, that'd be them.
They look to have fallen to goblins.
Was there any corpses nearby? He had some important things he was bringing in as well.
There were no corpses. But the horses were dead and it looked like an ambush.
So the goblins might have carried them off then.
Possibly.
You just didn't bother to check?
We continued with our mission.
We didn't
Well, I
get told
respect
anything about missing dwarves.
We were
I've got
paid
my
to
dwarf
deliver
as I
the
pick up
cart.
Craig again, just show them and then put him back down.
Well, there was no missing no one missing when they left. Obviously, they were ambushed along the way, and you didn't think that to maybe try and find them after you saw the dead horses.
Nope. We were paid to deliver the cart. And the cart is here.
Okay. Well, I'll pay you for the delivery of the cart, but I'll ask you: can you just go back out there and see if you can find the other two?
How much?
You'll get an extra 5 gold.
Can you do any better?
Perhaps a keg
Uh,
included as well.
I'll find you a nice keg.
A large keg. I make sure to emphasize large this time.
Large to you or large to a dwarf?
Large to me. The dwarf drank the last one.
I'll see what I can arrange. As long as you bring them back.
5 gold and a large keg.
Or a couple of kegs, if I can't find a large.
Sure, and I'd start like marching back the road we came on.
I turn around and follow the big guy.
He's all got 10 gold each for delivering the cart.
Hooray. I'm rich.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who picked
And-
up my share?
I'll take yours. And I'll come and bring it to you when I see you next.
Okay, where do we add gold in our thingamajig again?
Press the
Inventory.
currency button
Currency.
Oh, then add it
and
there.
inventory tab.
Add. Sweet.
Well,
No. Hopefully you can find them pretty quick. Goblins aren't usually known for keeping prisoners too long.
where do they leave these goblins?
Rumor has it there's a bit of a cave system not too far from one of the roads.
Cave. I didn't see any cave.
Did you even bother to look though?
Fair point.
I
Fair point.
re-enter the room, hauling the big guy back in with me.
Ow.
We're not finished yet.
I'm still walking. No, I'm still walking down the road. I've gone to join Jimmy in the inn.
I'm still chasing you then.
So if you could do that for me, I'll be very grateful.
We'll see what we can find.
All right.
How much do you pay for a goblin heads, just out of curiosity?
Goblin heads. Why would I pay anything for a goblin head?
Just curious.
I have no need for one here.
Right. We'll be off then.
All right. Thank you.
You know, like I just enter the tavern, trying to find Jimmy.
You see me over in the back corner with a bunch of locals.
Aye, there you are. Like I go over to them and it's like, so, where's my ale? Anybody fancy giving it an orc or half orc and ale? As like, can I guess these like is this like a human town or?
It's a mix of humans and dwarves mostly.
Are you sitting with dwarves or humans, Jimmy?
I'm sitting with a bunch of dwarves. We're all sort of similar heights.
I just like stand over top of the dwarves, like come over the table and just like use my big side, like just standing over and going, so, who would like to get me an ale?
I tell
Go.
the dwarves that he really likes jokes.
If he could tell us 3 good jokes, we'll get him an ale.
I don't know how to joke. What I do not understand jokes.
The dwarves all look at you expectantly.
What kind of food does a beholder like?
What?
Ice cream? I stand like completely not understanding what I'm saying. I'm just repeating the joke I heard, like what I remember from it.
I slowly lower my head into my ale.
All right, so that's 1. Not very funny though. You're gonna have to do better than that.
I was like, stand over him more and go, 1 will do, right?
No. You take your big guy attitude out of you. We dealt with bigger ones with you than one before.
Jimmy, you know jokes, right?
Just to get this over with, I put a gold coin on the table and say, just buy another round.
With that amount, you could buy several rounds. Beer's not that expensive.
Then the next few rounds are on me.
Alrighty then. We'll go get some ales. The dwarves get up and go up to the barkeep and come back with about 12 goblets of ale.
Like, slap Jimmy on the shoulder to, like, just whack him on the back, going, "Good job!"
Hey, just ease up. I've got hollow bones. Don't be too rough. I ask where the rest of the crew are.
I have no clue that the lizard thing was following me, but I don't know where he went.
At that moment that I enter the tavern, see the two in the corner with the dwarves drinking, shake my head, and go wait outside.
Hey, there's the
I'll
wizard.
come soon.
The lizard wizard. Okay. Apparently I've had too many ales and I'm missing up my words.
I'll walk in. Aye, everyone started without me.
There's
What is
still
this?
a bunch on the table.
Now you're a
I've
target.
already downed like 3 of them.
Only 3.
Make some room. I'm coming through.
Are these like half orc size mugs or are they like dwarf size mugs?
They're more like dwarf size. Dwarf and human size.
Okay.
So they're decent size, but they're, not too big for you.
Seems like you can handle your liquor, big guy.
Aye, that again.
How about a drinking contest?
Hmm.
This never
Sure.
ends well.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Anyone else want to participate?
I quickly round up a bunch of the dwarves and start running a book on who's going to win.
Have you come in, Seraphina, or have you not made it this far yet?
I think I've walked in the door, seen that they were over with a group of people, and I've gone to a quiet corner after ordering myself a mug of water.
Okay. So you're having a drinking contest?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
We're in a pub.
So it'll be between 2 of the dwarves have also put up their hand to go against you. So it'll be just between the 4 of you.
All right. Let's do it.
I bet 5 gold pieces on the dwarves.
Okay. So this will be.
So
I'm still
Do
holding
I-
your pouch of 10 gold as your reward from before.
Ooh. We'll see how this bet goes.
So does everyone have to catch up to the fact I've already had like 3 or 4 ales?
You're starting where you are.
Oh crap.
Yep.
I did not think this through, did I?
Let me just. I knew you were going to throw something at me that I hadn't planned for.
You're welcome.
Well, I didn't realize we had 3 drunks. This is great.
Yeah, just need.
It's a good test of your constitution, this.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. Okay. So, for the first round, all you roll a d20 to see how you go drinking your drink and holding it down.
So, constitution test? Look,
Yeah, Constitution.
12.
Also, I'm not sure how this works, but I have resistance to poison.
You do? So you
Yes.
get advantage.
Yes.
Because beer is technically a
Oh.
poison.
Why did I think this was a good
Just a straight
idea?
roll.
This is con.
Con save.
Yep.
18.
So you make it. One of the dwarves does a 15 and also makes it.
Delicious.
The other one sort of peels over and pukes all over the floor. And big guy.
Sorry, I'm just checking. Okay, I don't have anything. So I got a 12, that one.
12. You feel it hit you pretty hard already, but you just managed to pull through.
Come on, big guy. Aren't you thirsty?
Is that the best you
Sure.
can do? Alright, let's go again.
All right.
Come on, that 20.
Come on, dwarf, don't let me down.
So the dwarf did a 14, makes it.
Yes.
13.
You also pass, but you feel like you're about to puke as well.
Whoa, it's a
14.
strong one.
14, you also pass. So we're still going, are we? Right. Another!
This time make it a large.
Damn right, we're still going. I've got gold riding on this.
Give me a half-orc size rather than this puny dwarf size.
You get disadvantage on this roll then.
Oh, crap.
It gives
So-
you-
Disadvantage. You roll twice and take the lowest one.
Roll twice and take the lowest. Oh, God. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, dice just went
natural
AWOL.
20.
yeah, same for the dwarf.
Oh, looking for dice.
22 total.
Yeah, 21 for the dwarf.
I'm not going to count that one because it was pretty... I don't know what that was, but I got
If
an
it's
8
not-
to
does-
begin
yeah.
with anyway, so
Yeah, okay, so you fail.
I fail.
And
I would have got a 10 with my con.
you fail and just start... You look over to the edge and just start puking everywhere.
Oh, big guy. Not so big now, are we?
I had a head start. I
I'll
like
have
just
another.
like stumble out of
And-
the pub and just
I'll
start puking
I'll also
outside.
go again. This isn't over, you dwarf man. Not until one of us is down. So roll again, Roots.
Dwarf man. It's an insult.
I'm also a dwarf. How's it an insult if I'm calling you one as well?
You call me dwarf man.
Nah, I suppose that is.
16.
19 for the. So you both make it.
Oh, this is going on
Oh.
forever.
All right. I think this will be the last round. Best
Like
wins
liquid bread. Right. Let's
Ready?
do it.
and go.
15.
Natural 1. The dwarf just pukes all over the table.
Aye, I got you there, didn't I, laddie?
That you did. Good job.
You'll do better next time. I'll clean this up.
Oh.
Can I try and use persuasion on the person I made the bet with to convince them that I didn't specify which dwarf I was betting on?
Go for it.
13 plus 2.
Aye, that is right. You still won regardless. So
Give me my money.
here you go. You get 8 gold.
8 gold.
Good job, everybody. That was delicious.
All right. So I fly outside and ask Uldor what happened with dropping the card off.
We dropped the card off. We received our payment. The elf has yours, bird.
I'll go and ask Serafina if she still has my money.
Having seen you walking outside, I followed you out and I hand you your little gold pouch.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So what now?
You relay to him about the missing people with from the dead horses that you encountered.
Like wander back in at this, like before they start talking to, like just cleaning the vomit up and just like walking back up to the group. Oh, that's better. I would have got. I'll get you next time, dwarf.
Got a cracking migraine. I'm very hydrated. Let's go.
Those horses we saw, we have to head back to them, see what signs we can find of the missing people.
Why didn't we think of that while we were there?
We had to deliver the car.
Good point.
Yeah, we're getting paid extra now.
Well, I guess that works out. Should we
And a couple of kegs of ale if we manage to do it.
should we grab a keg for the road?
We should grab some more meat.
Definitely.
Yes. Don't look for the rest. I may have had a snack while waiting.
Another snack.
Yes.
So you have no food left.
Well, how much dried meat did we have left?
Wouldn't be that much.
Okay, I've left everything else. The dried meat's like my big guy's favorite, so like he's demolished the dried meats, and like if there's anything else like that hasn't been touched, it's the dried meats he's demolished.
Fried meat. That's my favourite too. Big guy.
So you're
You're
pretty
lucky.
much looking at having dried fruits and hardtack is what's left.
Pretty much.
I
We
suggest
might need
buy
to get
more
supplies
dried fruit.
before hitting on the road again.
So I'll go back into the inn and ask the innkeeper how much for a large keg, some dried meats, and a bag of birdseed.
How much dried meat are you talking about?
How much do you need, big guy?
How long will we be traveling for? Oh, I'm still outside, just calling this in.
We'll be away for one night going on our last trip.
3 days worth.
Double it.
I agree.
How much for a week's worth?
Put a week's worth of dry meat in a keg. We'll set you back 3 gold.
I'll use my persuasion to barter down to 2.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
14 plus 2.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll give it you for 2. Just because I enjoyed seeing the betting earlier as well.
I pick 2 gold coins out with my beak and drop them on the counter.
Yep.
I fly
Alright.
outside and I tell the big guy to go in and grab everything and don't eat any of it.
Oh, like, so how is the dried meats, like, how is it given to us?
Well, as you go back in, you see a giant grain sack filled with dried meat on the bench and a quite large keg of beer.
Where's my birdseed?
And there's a smaller
Quite
bag
large
of...
or large? Because we paid for a large.
Is that a large?
Is it quite large?
We meant half orc large, not dwarf large.
It is large enough to last you 3 days.
But you need to last 6.
We paid for 6 days.
No, we paid for 6 days of food, not 6 days of ale.
You asked for 1 keg of ale.
1 keg of ale.
It's not my fault 3 of you are alcoholics.
I like just turn to the other, like to Jimmy and Greg and just go, we need to be more specific as what size keg we get.
It's the same size as the grain sack of meat that you have, and a smaller bag of birdseed.
So I'd walk in and just quickly grab one bit of dried meat out of the sack and like just chuck the sack over the shoulder, put the keg under my arm and start walking out.
What about my birdseed?
It's over there.
Just scatter it on the ground for him.
Okay. I'll just walk over, like open the bag and birdseeds and start scattering on the floor.
Hey, don't do that in here, you asshole. What do you think you're doing?
They wanted me to spread the birch seed.
I take the birdseed from the big guy, direct him towards the outside, and scoop up the seed that's on the floor and put it back in the pouch.
See, we keep the lizard around for something, as I just like walk out with the meat in the keg.
Thanks for doing that.
No worries. How much does it cost for 2 days worth of hardtack?
Cost you 10 copper.
I pay 10 copper to the barkeep and take 2 days worth of hardtack.
And he pulls out and gives it to you.
I like walk out with this like food and like look to the guys and like look to the group and go, do we have another cart or?
Nope.
Okay. Then
Have fun carrying that.
I just start
Wait, so we
walking
don't have a cart
down the
anymore?
main road like towards out of town.
Oh.
The car was the businesses.
I fly down and perch atop big guy's head.
I'll
Is
also
there
like to
anywhere
lie
we
on
can-
the big guy's shoulder.
Can we buy a pack mule?
A pack mule.
A
He's
pack
wants.
mule.
He's
We
wants
have
something
one.
to.
Perhaps we could see if we could borrow the cart, seeing as we're going back to find the bodies in the equipment that the guy at the traders wants.
But can we take the cart off road?
Surely.
You know, you can take carts off road usually. Yes.
Okay. Well, the cart will do then, I guess.
I just like,
Assuming
turn
they
around,
allow us
start
to take
walking
it.
back to the provision store, just start walking back that way.
Okay. So after a few minutes walk, you arrive at the outside of the provision store and you see the guy unloading the wagon at the moment.
Go for a persuasive bird.
I'll fly down and have a chat with him while he continues to unload and suggest that we borrow the cart, given that we're going back to do another job for him and potentially we'll need it to bring bodies back.
Roll persuasion check.
14 plus 2, 16.
16. Alright, that sounds reasonable. And there could be some other stuff if the goblins have been ambushing along the road for too long.
Do you want the horses back?
Ox.
No, the horses. No. Just their saddles will be fine.
Or the dead one.
All right, big guy, load it up.
Like, we'll go just put the keg down, put the sack of dried meat on, and just
Alright.
jump on the back like I have been.
Alright, I'll see you in a number of days, hopefully. Don't get killed or I'll have to send out another party after yous.
We'll try not to. I'm gonna go to sleep on the wagon.
And I'll resume my position of leading the animals.
Just noticed I've got a book in my inventory, so I'll perch atop one of the ox's head and read my book as we travel.
I walk behind the cart.
Okay. So as you use...
Oh, before we leave town, I go, are we going to sell the goblin head?
I've already tried. This is probably not the right town for it, I think.
Okay.
But
I'm just...
yeah,
Alright, as you load up the cart and get on and proceed to go back out the way you just came in a number of hours earlier and head back towards the campsite where you camped for the night before you head back towards the horses.
How late is it by the time we're leaving town again?
Probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I guess we can get a bit of travel in.
You'll make it back pretty much to the campsite that you just left the night before.
Yeah.
So we can speed this up a little bit and make it so you just go through that day to that night and make it to the horses early the next morning, mid-morning.
Yep.
So you just make it.
there they are. Glue and super glue.
I have a look around for any sort of tracks that might be around that wasn't us.
Roll an investigation check.
Meanwhile, I go over and grab the saddles and just chuck them on the cart.
That's an 18.
18. You find some tracks that lead off to the north.
Alright, I'll fly overhead and look north for a cave.
Are they goblin tracks?
They are goblin tracks.
Oh, goblin tracks.
Is there any
Everybody knows
sign?
goblin tricks. Look at them.
Is there any sign of bodies potentially being dragged in this direction?
You do see some drag marks as well.
Okay. Obviously, I'll relay this information on.
How many tracks? Can you judge how many goblins?
The tracks at this stage are too weathered and they've sort of all merged in together. You can just make it out.
Maybe we should follow the tracks. See where it goes. Just common sense, really.
Keep your eyes open.
Yep, I can fly ahead and do some investigation.
So roll an investigation check.
5 + 1 is 6.
6. Takes you a little bit, but eventually you find goblin tracks leading up next to a stream that seems to run into like an opening further up in the cliff.
I'll fly back and inform the rest of the party what I've found.
Yep.
There was mention of a cave. Did you see a cave? Or any sign that could be a cave?
There's cliffs.
You saw water coming out of the cliff area as well.
Yeah. So there's generally caves are in cliffs.
Well, I guess that's as good a place as any to try searching.
Right. Before we go any further, did you want to take a break here quickly for 5 minutes?
Yeah, if you want.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
love to get another drink.
Yep.
And use also a level 2 now as well before we go into the cave. So you can do
Hell
it during
yeah.
the break.
Yay! Magic!
Whoa! Dun, 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 dun,
Do
dun,
I
dun.
do something with that?
We'll go through it in the break.
I was going to say, what does that mean?
Righto, I'll be right back.
So we'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
And we're back. Thanks for the extended wait on the break there, guys. We're just sorting out levels ups and all that. But we're back. Ready to go again. Take it away.
Okay. So last we left off, sorry, the bird. Jimmy had gone off and found the opening for the cave, and was just telling you that he found it up a river. I'm assuming you're going to follow it up to the point.
Oh, yes, I'll go up. I'll be cautious about it so as not to disturb the inhabitants.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
like
gonna-
stomping along in the open, just going straight up next to the
Yeah.
river, straight towards the cave.
So I'm just pulling you onto the battle map now.
Yeah. So switch to roll 20.
Might be wise. So I'm just
Battle
putting
map.
you on the map.
That doesn't sound good.
Wow, that's what it's called. Doesn't mean there'll necessarily be much battle.
Could be a friendly map.
It could be. So this is kind of wish I could have fog of war, but I haven't figured out how to do that far. So you can see up to the side of the cave entrance. That is what you see. You see the bushes around you, the river running from it, and then it's a dark opening up ahead.
The guy said goblins live in caves.
I
Maybe
owe
we
some of
killed
the
them all.
goblins from that last encounter with them.
So if we killed 4, how many could there be left? Surely.
Goblins tend to run in packs.
Packs of 4?
From my experience, their caves can be deep.
What kind of experience do you have?
Well, when I left my orc village, I kind of went from inn to inn, taking any jobs that paid. I've cleared out a few orc caves, usually small ones, but
Orc.
Goblin.
Sorry,
caves?
goblin. Goblin caves.
Oh
Fuck
my
me.
god.
Guess I was killing my own
Words
kind.
are hard.
Big guy needs glasses.
Yeah, I need to read my notes. Hold on.
Well, okay, Captain Experience, off you go.
He's killing his own people.
I'm staying behind him.
Okay.
I take
Sorry,
my
no, it did
war
say
pick
goblins.
off my back and my shield, ready my shield, and start approaching the cave on the left-hand side of the stream.
Okay.
And I pull the great axe off my back.
You aren't being quiet with this.
No, I'm walking straight up to the front door.
Okay.
I'm following the river straight to the entrance of the cave.
Yep.
I'm staying back so that I can do any damage that needs to from the overflow that comes out past him.
Okay.
I'll also stay back.
I'm going to there.
There, I'm going to go over to here, so I've got a line of sight into the cave.
Okay.
What do you see?
Roll me a perception check, Wes.
It's very dark. 16 perception, 2, 18.
Can you see in the dark?
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
On where your passive perception and that is, you should have sensors. If you have dark vision or night vision or anything, it will say it there and how far.
No.
I have passive wisdom, insight, investigation, perception.
Hold on just a second, guys.
That's the same as me.
I've got
I can
frozen
see
cams
there's
in
manage
stream.
sensors, but it doesn't do anything if I click on that.
Yeah, no, you can't see in the dark.
Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's very dark.
But you do notice that there's two goblins sitting at the front of the cave that you wandered into. nearly
Dream's
pretty much.
frozen.
Yeah,
What happened
fix
to
it.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That's what I was
Sorry,
quite,
what did I
sorry,
do?
that's why I wasn't paying attention. I'm like trying to fix it.
It's all good.
Just
You notice a
oh,
couple
why?
of where you've wandered off to. You've noticed a couple of goblins over blazing about outside the cave entrance on that side of the river.
Oh, they're behind me. Awesome.
You're a bird, just fly off.
You'll be fine. So, do we know that they're there, or
At this stage, they haven't made any noise, and neither has Wes.
Okay, so I will silently fly a little bit higher and signal the rest of the team. I'll make some light chirpy noises and then point down with my beak.
I like
Oh,
just
I noticed
look
this.
over at it? Oh, yeah, do any of us notice?
I was gonna say, roll a perception check to see if you've noticed this little bird
Is that a
pointing.
D20?
20. Yep.
D20. Plus perception.
18.
6.
15.
Minus perception. 17.
Okay, so three of you has noticed this little bird that you've been traveling with hovering and pointing towards this other side of the river amongst the trees.
Hold on, did Alpha
Which is anyone that didn't notice.
Weeks is the other
Does
one.
anyone want to hear another joke?
Have a drink. please.
I like turn to Alpha and go, listen, man, does he want seed?
I just shake my head, heft my war pick, and make my way stealthily through the stream.
Okay.
Am I able to get line of sight where I am through the trees?
The trees are too thick.
Me, Alpha not communicating with me and me not knowing what's going on.
You do know. You did notice that he was.
I
pointing over
noticed,
there.
but I don't know why
okay.
he was signaling or what he was actually doing. It's
Fair enough.
kind of just I don't understand his signals. he hasn't shown me any signals before. So I kind of just smack across the water and like walk right up behind him and straight to there.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm in my line of sight, or
Roll initiative.
With my line of
Everyone.
sight, can I, because I've got night vision with where I'm standing, can I vision anything within the immediate vicinity of the
Cave.
cave entrance?
Not really. You just notice that it goes further in with more river and. Everyone.
Initiative is
slowly.
D20. Is it
yes.
plus that fancy number? So I got 18.
I got 16.
I got 23. Nat 20.
Got 8.
And Jimmy.
Sorry, what was I rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Is that D20
D-
again?
D20
Yeah.
plus your initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah, wow, that's great. Initiative. Where is my initiative?
Next to your armor class, your AC.
Initiative +1, so grand total of 2.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Okay. So start of
Finally, I did
combat.
better than someone.
Seraphina, you're up first.
Oh, I'm never gonna get a turn.
She can't see them, so
But I am going to move to a position where I believe I can. And from there, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns.
God. Yeah.
The AoE's coming out already.
And I am going to attack Goblin A
Yeah.
with my longbow.
That was a sigh of resignation from several people just then.
Because she does it in my homebrew game as well with a friggin' mage or sorcerer.
That's 14.
14 misses.
Okay.
As you attempt to shoot the goblins, they duck behind the trees and your shots just miss. Next up, it is Goblin A's turn. Are you flying there, Wes?
Yes, yeah, I'm still flying from where I alerted the rest of my team.
Okay. So Goblin A is going to run up and attempt to attack big guy. 11 plus... What do they get for scimitar? 4, so 15.
Hits.
It's 1d6. It's 8 damage. It's slash.
So I
max
can use
damage.
my reaction.
For...
Protection.
How?
Within 5 feet I need to be of
She is too.
to impose a disadvantage on the attack roll. Within 5 feet, right, of big guy.
You are? Yeah.
So I can use protection now, or
Protection whenever your character is. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not even a reaction. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry. So yeah, I have to reroll again. Okay, so don't take that damage yet, Crush.
Righto.
That's a 20 total, so it still hits you.
Still hits, so still the
Yeah.
8.
Still 8 damage.
Oof.
Worth a try.
It's a good idea.
Yoda, your turn now.
right.
Thanks for trying, lizard guy.
No worries, Orc. I raise my war pick and attack Goblin B.
Yep.
And I roll a 12.
12 misses. So you go for a swing with your warhammer towards the goblin and just hit the tree behind him. So you're not moving.
Not moving.
All right, so it's now big guy's turn.
Alright, I'm swinging my war axe or great axe at Goblin A.
Yep.
Just keep wanting to go off my desk. So we have 11.
11 misses. These are rolling terribly at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of just stand there and just like, you can see the wound is quite heavily, the first attack has quite heavily hit me, and you can quite visibly see that I'm quite wounded and not swinging my great axe the best, and...
You feeling alright there, big guy?
Do you even know what's going on yet?
He would
I
have
can hear-
heard.
I can hear some
Fighting.
screaming. Big guy screaming like a little girl.
It might be a bit more than a flesh wound this time.
Stood on some bindi.
These bloody goblins. I swear, when I've cleared out goblin caves before, it hasn't been this difficult to hit the little buggers.
I thought you
Right.
were the experienced one.
Different breed of goblin.
He was killing orcs. Remember?
So much easier when you know them and they don't expect the attack.
They all look the same to me.
That's right.
So
That's racist.
Should we be arguing in the middle of a battle?
It's your turn,
Probably
Craig.
not. Alright.
Feel free to join the battle, Craig.
I'm coming. I've got little legs.
Do something useful with small
Well, I
hammer.
hope the stream's not too deep.
Well, that's a
The
good point.
stream's
Shit.
shallow.
Okay.
Still waist deep on the dwarf though.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't really want to get too involved in this, you know what I mean? But okay. Big guy needs a bit of help, I think. Or does he?
Yes,
He took a pretty heavy one.
you just
does,
see
but-
like blood. Like, where did the goblin hit me?
Across the chest.
Across the chest. See, like you just see my chest is just like covered in blood. Like it's dripping down, like falling on the ground in front of me.
Oh, that's alright. I mean, you're not dead.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yet.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let me pray to my god for you.
Oh.
And I'll pray to Moradin, and I'll cast Bless
Okay.
on Big Guy, on Jimmy, and on Ildor. So whenever you make an attack or a saving throw, you can add a d4 to the number you rolled.
Awesome.
So, yeah, pointy triangle dice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a terrible dice. Does me no
There you
favours.
go. There's my contribution. You're welcome.
I like still got blood just drawing off me. I'm like, thanks, I guess.
Thanks for praying
What?
for my flesh wound.
What did you actually do?
I blessed you.
What is this thing called blessing?
Didn't you hear me? I said you get a 1d4.
Get extra damage.
A D4. What's a D4?
The dice.
You can
just
hit
talked
harder.
about this.
Not sure if he's in character or not.
At this point, the other goblin goes and slashes out at the dragonborn that just tried to attack him.
You
A
sure you
natural
hit him-
one.
Did he hit him in the chest or the head?
The goblin
I was
swings
never
wild.
known in my village to be the smartest of half orcs. Okay.
We got that.
Jimmy, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah, finally. Because I have zero confidence in, one, my talons and our ability to deal any damage to these orcs. I'm going to use my command spell, and I'm going to command Goblin B to flee.
So I'm not
Okay.
the only person who calls them orcs?
So I have to make a. What do I have to do for that again?
Probably a wisdom save or something.
Yeah, something like that it is. What does the spell do there, Jimmy?
So you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if you command it directly is directly harmful to it.
So what's the spell's DC for that?
DC.
Difficulty. It's the save.
Wait, what? Where does it say difficulty? Casting time, components, duration, attack, save, wisdom 12.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's 12.
Okay.
I rolled an 11. So his next turn, he has to
Nice.
flee.
No problem, team. No problem.
That was Goblin A, wasn't it?
B.
Goblin B.
Goblin B.
Oh.
And that's it for you. You're not moving.
No, I will.
See how you're flying.
You're flying, so technically you're outside of their 5-foot range too.
Yep, annoyingly.
Oh, well, I might as well just stay here then. And mock them and laugh.
Seraphina, it's your turn.
I am going to shoot an arrow at Goblin A.
Yep.
That's an 18.
That hits. Probably
I
gonna
will
be-
also need a dex save from actually a couple of people. Everybody within 5 feet needs to do a dex save, please.
That's only going to be Crusher and the other goblin, because Wes is flying.
Given how my roll's been going.
Ooh.
Dex.
Goblin does a 17.
Don't forget your bless.
19 even, holy fuck.
Me?
No, Crusher.
Yep,
The ability save.
yep.
Hey.
Plus
So
a
what am I gonna
d4.
So I got 10 plus dex of 1, so 11. And
Plus
then
a
I've got
d4.
plus a d4. I got a whole whopping 12.
That is what you needed to save.
Oh,
19
thank
for the
God.
Goblin.
You're welcome. Good thank my God.
So
Wait.
the goblin takes 2 piercing damage, and it's saved as well, didn't it?
Oh, the first Goblin. Hang on. No, I didn't. I did second Goblin. Natural 20.
Okay,
So
so
that's-
it pays. So it takes they both saved. Everybody who saved gets half of 3, so
So,
1
1.
damage.
What was your attack damage on the bow shot?
That was 2.
That was on Goblin A. Okay. So, Goblin A's turn. It's seeing some arrows pierce, it's gonna hiss. And go for big guy again. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hit.
These new dice seem to be doing some work. 5 damage.
I luckily have relentless endurance. So
And don't fall over.
I very unsteady on my feet, drop to one knee, and then just like holding onto my great axe, just rise myself back up. Still very weak, but just still hanging on.
It's Yordar's turn.
You got
What?
this, big guy.
Gosh, are you wearing armor?
Who?
He can't wear much as a barbarian.
Nah.
So can I cast mage armor on him?
That I believe will increase his AC, but
Yes.
it will only do it to a certain number. So if his AC is already higher than that, then it's not going to do anything.
Targets that base AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
No, I've already got 13, so that would give me 14.
Right.
14's better than nothing, though.
He could have raged and taken half damage. But that's beside the point. It's Yuldar's turn.
So Goblin B is.
Wait, you can't rage when you get attacked.
No, but on your turn you could have raged.
Yeah.
Just say.
Goblin B is fleeing, right? That's
Correct.
Yeah, next turn.
Alright.
You can still do damage to it before it runs away, though.
What does runaway mean? Does it leave combat? Like,
It will try to get as far away from Wes as possible.
okay, but it's still.
It still has, it still has a limited amount of room that it can move before the end of its turn.
Okay, and Goblin A has had its attack this turn, right? And B
Yep.
hasn't.
Perhaps look at your very wounded, very wounded friend next to you.
What
Do
healthy?
you need help?
Because it says 12 or 14 for me.
No, I'm on
You
1.
may need to refresh your page.
Yeah, I'm on 1.
Okay.
You'll
That's
be
what I was
right.
trying to say. I am
Where
very weak.
All
Where do
right.
we see everyone else's health?
Oh, God,
The
yeah.
stream.
On the stream, yeah, it
Ah,
says
got ya.
12 for me, but that's all right. I will cast Lay on Hands on the big guy.
So you get 5 hit points back.
5 hit points.
It says
I-
10.
10? Really?
10.
Holy shit.
Can restore 10 hit points per long rest. Oh, as an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of hit points or 5 hit points to either cure a disease. Oh, he doesn't have a disease or a poison, right? He's just hurt.
Yeah.
I am severely
Okay,
fucked
so-
up, yes.
10
Yeah.
10 hit points back to the big guy.
So that means you can't do another lay on hands until you rest again.
Thank you, you lizard man.
I will move underneath the bird.
I was praying for you, big guy.
I felt it. Trust me, I really felt it. Thank you.
So that's the end of Pred's turn. Big guy, your turn.
Alright, well, I'm going to take the opportunity while I can, and I'm going to rage.
Yep.
So, after just getting the shit kicked out of me, I go,
Berserk.
fuck this, and just fucking just whack the axe on the ground, just ready to go.
Yep. That's a bonus
And-
action, so you can still attack.
And I attack Goblin A. I want to get revenge for getting slapped by him twice.
You're lucky he didn't crit on you.
Oh my fucking god.
Plus a d4.
I thought crits.
I was
did
blessed
0
still
damage.
working.
Yeah, Bless is still going.
For
I'm
some
pretty sure
people,
crit-
yes.
Yeah, crits always do 0 damage.
I've never seen a crit do 0 damage before. That was fucking hilarious.
Guess what? 13.
What?
First,
How much?
13.
13. 13's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
that was my first ever action in a friggin' game of D&D.
Even with
I've got a-
less, I fucking miss. So I just like get in a big rage, swing the axe down, it's just buried in the ground again. I'm like, God fucking damn it!
Craig, your turn.
Right. We've got Goblin A, which is he the one running away?
No.
Goblin B will be
Oh.
running away.
Goblin A, then I'm going to use Sacred Flame,
Okay.
which is a dex save of 12.
That's a 19 plus 2. So 21.
Well,
These dice are rolling well.
going to do a Sacred Nothing then.
Sacred this.
Secret. I'll turn around and moon him.
Okay. That's it for you.
Aye.
So Goblin B's turn. So it has to run away, and it is 30 feet of movement. Huh. So it has to run away from the bird, which is there. Now the question is, can it run through him to run further away, as far away as possible? Because it can't exactly go very far anywhere else.
So should I declare my reaction attack now? Or-
Yeah, he's going to run away up towards here. So take your attacks of opportunity. Both Pred and Crusher.
Oh, can I do that?
That'd be. I goes
You
past
weren't
me,
within
doesn't he?
5 feet.
You
if
weren't
were
within
flying.
5 feet.
Fine. Yeah, okay.
You're too high.
He's going past me, so is he stopping where he is, or is he going further? Because
He'll keep on going further if he survives these 2 attacks.
So is this just a normal attack?
Normal attack, yep.
you can use your weapon or unarmed.
Okay, finally, 21. I've hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
So. D12.
What'd you roll, Pred?
10.
10, that misses.
Don't forget your bless.
Plus the D4.
So plus
yeah.
4,
Oh, okay.
a D4.
I hit it for 14.
Oh.
An 11.
That misses. So Crush with his attack as it run past just decapitates the poor goblin as he
I finally dig the axe out of the ground, just like as it comes past, just like baseball bat, just baseball swing, just decapitate as it runs past.
so as it
Almost
falls-
as a you're doing it and you're pulling it out, and you're almost accidentally doing it because you've the force that you've used to take it out of the ground.
As I'm like lifted up, just spun around, and just as it's gone past, just like decapitated it.
That's the goblin's turn. Jimmy's turn.
All right. So Goblin A is the one that's still around. All
Yep.
right. This time I back myself. I puff my chest feathers out. I do a little backflip in the air and I raise my talons and rain down razor blade hell.
Okay.
with
I'm
my
like
talons.
watching, going, "Ooh,
Right.
another show."
I'm ready. Be ready for the show, people. D20.
To
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So talon attack. 19.
That hits.
Finally. Then so what do I do now?
Which attack was it?
The talon.
Then roll your D4.
Talons for 1d4. God, I hate this d4 though.
Yeah. -1.
4! Haha!
So 3.
Which is better than.
Better than 0 on a crit hit.
It's better than 0. That's true.
So you let loose with some talons and gash the goblin across the top of his head. He's looking pretty hurt after that.
Wanna be.
You're not going to move anywhere?
Nah, I'm gonna stay right here.
I'm just like cheering, going, "Yes, Jimmy, better
Ready.
show, better show."
I'm ready to go again.
Seraphina?
I am going to shoot an arrow at Goblin A again.
Yep.
That's 15.
15 just hits.
Okay.
It's their AC.
That is an 8 piercing damage.
8. Yeah, he's dead.
And also the other 2 will need to make, I think it was dex saves.
So that is Crush and Pred.
Yes, please.
You have to make dexterity saving throws.
Again.
Yep.
So what is that?
Her
Why is
Hail
that?
of Thorns.
Oh, because it's an AoE attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Good job. Good job.
She
Taylor.
really likes damaging me at the moment.
So what do I...
Nah, I got 4. Even if I use my D4 bless, I'm still failing that.
You need 12.
Yeah,
so
I failed.
D20.
D20
So-
plus a D4.
And... Alright.
And plus your dexterity saving throw modifier.
And what is my dexterity? Is that the +1? On
It's
my
in that
the
little
sheet?
Left-hand side, saving throws, it says.
saving
Yep,
throw
alright.
modifiers.
So 15.
So you save.
15 is a save, so you take 5 damage. And
Crush.
Crush.
Do
Oh, you
I
have
still
10
half
hits.
because I'm raging?
Yes, it is half because you're raging, so you take 5.
So you
I'll
take
take
5.
5. Why? Why you do this to? I like just turn around and just give Savita just like a look, just like why?
Did you go down?
And this is now where I think, okay, I'm going to drop this spell because it's a concentration spell.
Okay. That's the end for the moment.
Well done, everybody.
Good work, team.
So he's gonna wait a minute and heal up, or push on, or
I'm feeling sprightly. I'm good to go. How about you, Crush?
I'm feeling a bit worse for wear. I won't
You'll be
lie.
alright.
You're the experienced cave clearer.
I am, but normally I've had a bit of a rest before going in. I've never had goblins just smack me around like that before.
I thought you were going to say you had an elf shoot you in the back.
That as well. Normally I do these things by myself, and I don't have to worry about things just penetrating me from behind.
I'll leave that one right there. How about another blessing?
Heard that before. Does anyone have anything to patch him up with?
If only we had a cleric.
Hmm.
I'm a bit of a
Okay.
stingy cleric, you know what I mean?
I have a little bag of sand. We could pack the wound with sand. Would that help?
Sure, that'll be fine. Just stem the bleeding.
All right, I'm gonna pack his wounds with sand.
roll me a medicine check to see how well you pack his wound with sand.
Oh, a medicine check. What the hell?
Yep.
D20?
Yep.
D20 plus your medicine modifier.
Medicine +2. Oh, 20 +2.
That's a critical. if DM play criticals on stat right on checks.
You have managed to pack his wound marvelously with the blood, to the sand, and it has stopped flowing. Somehow.
Well done, bird.
With sand.
Sorry, how much that heal? And just stop
Doesn't
bleeding.
heal.
Doesn't
It
heal.
just stops you bleeding.
I've never seen
Saved
it
your
done
life.
before.
Saved your life. Call me McDreamy.
A useful showbird.
Wait, did I remove? I think I removed it. Yeah, it's not in my inventory anymore. I got rid of it. No more bag. Oh no, there it is. There, 0 bags of sand. Gone.
He really packed his axe wound.
He now has a sandy axe wound.
It feels a bit like it rubs and just it feels really gritty, but it's working.
You're welcome. Okay. So there's we.
So
have
what
no
time of
way
the day is it that we're here?
Early, it was morning, I think.
When we got to the
Yeah.
camp?
Fast forwarded. We fast forwarded to the morning.
Yeah, it's mid-morning,
Mid-morning.
nearly midday.
So, what are our options to get him some hit points back?
I look
Short
at the
rest?
group and perhaps I'll take a bit of a kip behind the tree and have a
Short
bit of a. I may need more time to sleep this off.
You can have a short rest and use your hit dice to heal up.
All right, we'll do short rest. And so what's that? What's it for a short rest?
It's about an hour long.
No, but what's the dice to heal?
Your hit dice. Which whereabouts are they?
D12 for barbarian, is it?
But how many you get? What, so many per level, don't you, or something?
What's I mean? Where is it?
I should also be doing this.
Are you injured?
Did I not take 5 damage?
Oh, you did just.
Yeah, you did.
You also still have a lay on hands that you could use to.
No, I used it all on me.
So you'll have 2 hit dice.
Where do you see the hit?
So a D2 hit D12. What? Sorry, I need clarification.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing it. So
Oh, here we go.
whereabouts is it
Where is
in the in?
It'll tell you when you click on your hit points.
Hit short rest. Hit
Oh, sorry.
dice plus
Barbarian
2
is a
total one.
D12.
D12 plus 2.
Where did you find that? Sorry.
On your character sheet at the top, there's a thing that says short rest. Click on that.
So you can all take a short rest.
Oh my bloody goddess.
rest.
I healed 4.
D10 plus 2.
Confirm.
At least I'm in a bit better shape, but that's not what I wanted.
Took my spell thing back.
Don't you get 2 of those dice at that level?
When I click the short rest, it says
Yeah, total 2 for me.
hit dice 1d12 plus 2, total 1.
So you get 1. I get
Okay,
2.
so you've only got 1. Okay.
So I rolled 8.
Yep.
Is that just 8 hit points back? So I'm
You,
here.
if you go up to your maximum, if you've rolled above it, you don't go over.
Okay. I'm back to
Just-
full health.
Funnel some of those towards me, eh?
If only.
I already healed you once.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect for a ranger to shoot me in the back.
I didn't think to use my bonus action to drop the concentration spell before I made the attack.
I don't have any other way to heal you, man. Sorry.
And during this time, your rage would have dropped as well.
Yep.
So you are no longer raging.
No longer raging.
How many times a day can you do that?
2.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you going to do next?
Well, we've rested.
Mm-hmm.
We proceed into the cave.
Okay, so what's your
Hi.
marching order going into the cave?
I can't see in the dark, so I can't go first.
I have a torch.
I have dark vision.
Oh,
I also have dark vision.
As do I.
So, I'm... As the experienced goblin killer that can't fucking kill a goblin, I'm gonna lead in.
does my torch disrupt their dark vision if I
No.
light it? No. Okay. So I light my torch.
Okay.
Big guy. Watch out
Hmm?
for traps. Just saying. Be careful.
I usually don't find many in these caves. Perhaps these goblins are smarter, though. They seem to be, smarter than the ones I've dealt with before.
You see, the trick to finding traps is you run it at full speed, screaming.
Can you?
Sounds like a
show us
plan.
what's done? Can you give us a demo, Craig?
I think big guy would be better at that one.
Sure. How far can I see in from that entrance?
You can see what's your dark vision range?
Let me check that.
I think it's 60 feet.
60 feet.
60.
I guess I can see 60.
Yeah, you can see up to like the bridge that's up ahead there.
So I don't
Just
see
beyond it.
anything.
Roll me a perception check. See what you see.
Can I do that too? Because I can see that as
Yeah.
well.
Everyone that wants to roll a perception check for the dark, roll a perception check.
perception.
If you have night vision.
17.
If you have dark vision.
Nothing. No
Alright,
dark vision
I'll
here.
do that.
11.
Yes.
17.
I got a 19.
Okay, so big guy and Craig, you see up ahead the bridge. You see a bit of a pathway that leads off to the left-hand side. You see a pathway leading up to the right that curves around further under the bridge. You see closer to you the little doorway there as well that leads off to the right. And you see up on the bridge, you see a single goblin.
So
Look
I
at that. Can you see him?
Oops.
yes I can.
See who?
Do I run and scream at him?
He's a goblin.
So,
I
so
I
can
can't see that far.
I'm assuming that they're talking about it. I can hear them talking about it. Can I now see that it's there now they've pointed it out?
You can now see that it's there. Now that they're pointing it out.
I want to shoot an arrow at it.
Go for it.
Get him. Take him down, Legolas. I mean,
That's a dirty 20.
Jeez, yeah, that
Ooh.
hits.
Ooh.
My poor goblins.
That is 9 damage.
9. As you let go with the arrow, you see the goblin take it under the throat and just teeter off the edge and collapse into the ground.
You're welcome.
Well played. And you didn't hurt any of us that time.
You're not
That's
silly
still-
enough to be in the middle of the range.
that still only counts as one.
All right. So I guess let's. Should we push in and this little area to the left?
Where do you want me to run and scream to?
Just
Oh no! Wait on.
far
sorry,
as
to
you
the
can
right.
go.
There's a room to the right first. I meant to the right. My other left.
To the left or to the right?
To the right.
To the
But
right.
not me because I
To
can't
the
see.
right, to the
The
right.
left.
Will you
Wrong.
run to a wall if you run straight to the left?
Run straight to the left. So I
That's why I said the right.
Straight
Take
into
the first
wall.
doorway.
I am extremely confused by all the conflicting things that are getting said. So
Which is
Tap
all going
big
to the
guy
same
in the
direction.
shoulder and motion
I've
for
been
him to
told
follow
going
me.
left. I've been told going right.
Okay.
Follow
so
me.
The Dragonborn
you
is taking the lead.
half-orc.
Oh,
So as you walk into that area, you see.
Or does he see?
Well, he's got didn't he
I
see?
got
He
my
said he
torch.
got a torch
I got
out.
my torch.
Okay.
So you walk in there and see 3 wolves all chained up.
Chained up.
Chained
That's not
up.
They're
good.
chained to the ground. They have a collar and like a lead on them, and a peg driving it into the ground.
Should we try and make friends with them and give them some of the dried meats?
I only speak
I run
dragon.
in screaming because that's what I was told to do.
I have proficiency with animal handling, so I can try and placate them.
Oh, I think I've got something about animals too. Okay, where was that?
Look at those wolves. Big buggers, aren't they?
Radical objects.
So are they aggressive to us as we enter, or
They are pulling at their chains, trying to get you now that you have entered their area.
goblins don't normally have wolves in their caves?
In
Ones
your
I've dealt with, at
experience?
least in my
In
experience.
all of your
We'll get the
experience.
elf to try and calm them down with her animal handling skills.
Go on then.
Definitely. See if you can pat the puppies.
Yep, send in the elf.
Send in the elf.
Okay. So are you doing anything
Yeah,
else before you try to handle the wolves, or?
I am guarding the entryway into the cave entrance, the room we're in.
You gonna feed them any food or anything before you try to handle them, or?
Yeah, I've taken some of the dried meats out of the bag that I'm assuming Big Guy is still carrying.
I may not have the big bag on me anymore, but I do have a rather large pouch hanging off my
We brought the
waist that
cart.
is
We put
Yeah,
that
you
is
had a cart.
full of.
What about
I-
that goblin head?
I just reach my hand
It's
into
still
the
on the
pouch
hut.
because I can see them hanging out.
Right.
And I throw them over to each of the pets.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to have to toss me.
So can I use or attempt as well? Because I think I have a decent bonus on animal handling.
Should we feed them the dwarf?
Be careful what you suggest to
What?
big guy.
What did I do to you?
We might need him for a drinking contest.
Boy.
Yeah, roll for the animal handling to see how you go.
D20?
20, yep. Plus your animal
22.
handling. Jeez.
16 plus 4, so 20 for
20.
me.
Okay. So you just handle the wolves out of you've handled 2 of the wolves, you've got 1 more to go. If you just want to try for 3 out of 3.
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'll have a crack at the other one.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you've
Oh.
tamed all 3.
So we can use them in battle now?
Can we
They
ride
are
them?
now friendly to you.
Oh, yes.
Can we do anything with them, or
You can take them with you.
We have pets.
I walk
What
up?
are the rules?
I
Um,
walk up and unhook the chain and start patting the
Oh,
puppy.
God.
They sit there and let you pet him.
Big guy, what are you going to call yours?
Wolfie.
That's original.
So, Seraphina and what's his name there?
Jimmy.
Jimmy get a wolf, and you have a 3rd one as well.
I've just walked up and claimed it. I've really
Guy
been paying
claimed it.
attention. I've claimed it.
You've just picked it up, haven't you? And you're carrying
I've
it.
picked up. I
It's a big
have a
puppy.
dog in my arms. Just come on, Wolfie.
All
I
right.
forget. I half forget what we're doing and start walking back out with the wolf.
Well, I I fly in and land on the back of my wolf and ride it,
Yep.
and I will ride it into battle.
That's
I
pretty
shake
cool.
my head and move up to the next room.
Okay.
Is the gap there big enough for us to climb through?
The one on the right at the back of the wolf room is not big enough for you to climb through.
Not even.
Can we see
little-
through it though?
little
Not even
bit?
a little bird.
Not even a little bit. It's pretty much completely collapsed.
Can we see or hear anything through it?
You can hear you can hear a wolf on the other side
Hmm.
and some goblins.
What's that? Sounds like a wolf.
Can I move up near the gap and use my perception to try and figure out how many wolves and goblins there are?
You can try. I'll let you do that.
I've rolled an 11 plus 2, a 13.
13. You just know there's some over there. You're not sure how many.
Okay, friends, there's things out there. That's all I know.
Big
So
guy,
you-
do you want to find out how many are up there?
Sure. I just start moving ahead, just start walking.
Okay.
Alright, I take my wolf up here and let him have a drink from the stream.
And I've got to control them for the moment because I haven't given them over to you yet. Because I'm not sure how to.
Yes, Wolfie. I'm still carrying Wolfie.
Yep.
And I'm riding mine.
What happens if we don't feed these things?
I'm assuming you're asking other players.
Yes.
They'll probably continue to get hungry.
It'll be
I imagine
fine.
if
I'm
they
sure
get
they don't
hungry
eat
enough,
much.
they'll go search for food themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they like us now, right?
They may or may not come back if they go searching for food.
Get So do we see anything to the right or
To the right or to the left?
sorry, to the left? Is that a passable terrain or is that blocked off?
It is a very steep passage, but it might be possible to climb up it.
I like convey to the group, do we go this way or do we keep going towards the rest?
So
Follow the stream.
if we follow the stream, we can't. We would have to double back. Yeah, we can't see any further.
I can see up to... Actually, can I see anything? Like, I can see right up through here.
Yep, before, yeah, you see up to the corner right before it turns in on itself again.
Yeah. So I see nothing up there, it's still clear.
Still clear.
Alright, so I advance to about there.
So we're pressing forward. Okay. I'll follow in, knowing that I can't really see much.
Your bloody wolves are in the way. Come on.
I'm just putting them wherever.
Don't be scared of them. They're friendly. It's fine.
Don't like dogs.
Do you like dags?
I like dags, not dogs.
Alright, so now I can see...
All right. What do you see, big guy? Does anyone see anything further forward?
You don't see much more still.
It's all quiet.
Alright. I just keep
You hear low grumblings from further up, but that's about it.
following the water.
Yep.
I just stick close behind the big guy.
Okay.
Anything
Whereabouts do
there?
you want? Yeah.
Can I see anything this way?
Yeah. That you can. Whereabouts do you want the wolves to be?
I'm still riding mine.
I'm still carrying mine.
And the other one can sort of be just next to me.
Okay. So whereabouts do you want to be there, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm good behind the big guy.
Okay.
All right,
So
what
as
do
you
we
use a-
see?
You see 3 goblins lounging around playing dice.
Okay.
I wonder if they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
How
I've heard it's a very wonderful game, and that if you type in the chat exclamation point WF, you can find a great place to get dice box.
Wow. I might try that.
Apparently, I'll need to do that for my new dice addiction. How well do goblins see in the dark?
Pretty well, considering they built their cavern in the dark.
Well, I figured there might be fires. There might be things lighting the areas. Is there
There's
no
not a
light?
great. There's like campfires around, but they don't give off
Nothing
a
else?
great deal of light.
Can we get the trusty elf to knock one off?
How deep is the water?
Before
It's pretty
anything
shallow.
else,
Pretty shallow.
so a javelin.
I have a
Is anyone
javelin.
good at stealth?
How does it work throwing a javelin?
Yeah,
So it depends. How do you want to?
I want to throw a javelin at Goblin A.
Yep.
Can we coordinate our ranged attacks to fire all at once?
You could.
I am still reeling from the earlier fight and getting so mucked up by goblins, and I want to prove the fact that I can actually kill goblins.
Alright,
And just
he's going in solo.
I shake my head and say, "Here we go again."
I unheft the javelin and just throw it.
And seeing what he's doing, I am going to shoot an arrow at
Yeah.
Goblin
As
B.
am I with my crossbow.
I quickly heft a javelin and try to keep up.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
That's the 20.
Yep.
Do I get
So
anything
I got
for
a 20
bonus
22.
actions in
19.
combat, 2-weapon fighting?
with so 24 for me.
You're an natural 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got, wait on, what do I got? Crossbow plus 3, 15 plus 3, 18.
That also hits. Crusher.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
I had 19.
That also hits. You're all shooting different targets, were you?
Yeah, I was going for target the furthest one away because I know that I can hit it.
So B. Okay, yep.
I was
I've
going
gone
for
for A.
I went for C.
Okay.
9 damage.
So that's a kill for Serafina.
Do I roll the 8 now?
Yep.
1d8 plus
Yep.
1, so 3 plus 1 is 4.
I got 4 on A.
Between the two of you managed to kill A. And Fred?
I rolled 6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Seriously?
But does the 20 do anything that I got before?
No. Oh, this is crit.
Yeah,
so
'cause
yes, yeah,
crit, so
doubles.
doubles.
Okay.
Oh,
Doubles the dice roll. Okay. So between all of you, 4 of you managed to annihilate this little group of goblins that were just playing dice in the back of their cave.
And it was all silence as well.
It was all
lads.
silent.
Perfect.
Fucking good
team.
work, team.
So what is just to clarify? What is my? I've got bonus actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting. What does that do for me?
I'll have to
If you
read
have,
it.
if you have a light melee weapon, you can use
my
in one hand.
My light crossbow is 2 weapons.
No, it has to be a melee, like a sword or a dagger or something.
Oh,
Go and retrieve my javelin.
I have a dagger. I think in my inventory. Whatever. Whatevs. Move. Okay, so I'll move up. We should search them. Fair.
Mm.
See.
I pick back up Wolfie and go looting as well.
I'm still. Yeah,
I didn't think you ever dropped him. Had him
Wolf
under
under
one
one
arm
arm,
and
threw
threw the
javelin
javelin with the other. Yeah.
So is it perception for looting?
Investigation.
Investigation for looting. There.
Is that still a D20?
I got 16.
I got a 20 plus 1.
Jeez.
What loot did we find, DM?
What did I find?
I got an 8.
You found a bone set of dice,
Bone dice.
Well, I've got one of those already.
and you found 5 gold between them.
5 gold. I quickly grabbed the gold and put it in my little pouch.
The bookie.
I
Pretty
grabbed the
much.
dice and just look at me like, okay, no, I've already done the shameless plug. I won't do it again.
If only I had a pouch to put these in.
We don't sell dice yet.
Weakness. You can give them to me.
No, it's like,
and I'll look after it for you.
I found the dice. I wonder where I can put this.
Oh, I'm with you now.
I thought he was supposed to be the one that didn't get
God.
things.
I have an intelligence of 8. What do you want?
Actually, it's the same as mine.
And that's why I took the gold.
Alright, so sorry, what was Seraphina saying about taking the dice?
I'll put them in my pouch.
Okay, and I just
Alright.
throw the dice. Not paying attention to the fact that they're going to spread everywhere, just throw them at her.
I just leave them on the floor.
Okay,
We have a game of
19.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I
inside of
go
Dungeons
back
and
and pick
Dragons.
them up and just put them in my pocket instead.
Well, if you're going to hand me something to carry, hand it to me.
Yeah, big guy. Come on.
You said they put them on the pouch, though. I gave them to you.
No, you threw them in my general direction.
That is giving to someone, right?
No. You
So you
hand
gave
it
the
to
javelin
somebody.
to the goblin.
Yeah, so I gave.
I get bored and distracted and wander up some stairs that I see in front of me
Yeah, guys, don't we have a mission or something?
to hear.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Perception
I've
check.
followed as well.
19. Perception is 2. 21.
Okay. You see, these people are alerted and ready for you coming up here.
Oh,
Jesus,
what's a
what the-
clog?
What the?
It doesn't sound good.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
and a ripper. That's a wolf, isn't it?
I thought we were just fighting goblins.
All right. Are they? Do they?
Where's that
have they
wolves?
noticed us?
They have noticed you. They
Yeah,
heard
they
you
noticed us.
with the wolves.
They surrender instantly, right?
Can I do an intimidation to see whether they will surrender to us?
You can attempt it, I suppose.
Take
You'll
it
have
away,
to
big
move
guy.
further forward, though.
Sure. I walk into here and well, actually, I pretty much walk underneath.
The heavily
How,
wounded barbarian walks forward.
How high is the ceiling of this cave?
It's fairly high.
More
Are you
than
hiding?
5 or 10 feet?
Probably about 30 feet high.
Yep. I will take my flight to about 25 feet.
I got 8 in intimidation.
Yeah, they're not intimidated.
And I'll just put myself there, but I'm basically underneath Jimmy.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready to cast a spell and attack them.
Yeah, in a second we shall roll initiative.
Initiative time.
Yep.
Is there
Just
anything
let
else
me-
I can do?
Can I do a bonus
yeah,
action
parchment,
before the
rules,
combat, or
rules.
not really?
A bit late now.
Well, it's more like
What
I was going to tie it into like the intimidation.
What are we going to try and do?
I was going to rage while I intimidated.
Sure.
So it still didn't work, but
Yep.
as
Just
in like
now you're raging.
I start the combat raging.
Yeah. Okay, you should see your wolves now in your player journal icons.
Huh?
Wait, what?
You should now see wolves on the that you can control. The
That we
three
can
as Crusher and
Oh, really?
I can see them there, but I can't control them.
No, I can't move
If you
it.
go to channel, you should be able to drag them out. And
there's
move them
Az's, there's someone, there's Jimmy's.
What's journal?
Oh, my wolf!
Don't worry.
Awesome.
around. It's a little
Oh, yeah.
It looks
I
like
got
a
it.
newspaper.
Yep, we got it. So that's going to be underneath me.
Hey, it's even been named.
As is wolf.
I was going to say, mine's big guy wolf. It's Wolfie.
I'm just gonna put
Wolfie.
it there.
You can change the name later.
I rolled a 19.
And I've got to set this up on the encounter thing here quickly. Sorry. I need to quickly change this. So I need to add that. Need to add that, and I need to add. What was the name of that? Clark.
Actually, this is very important. Is Wolfie a male or female?
You'll have to have a look and figure it out.
You'll have to make an investigation check.
Before we get into combat, can I roll investigations?
Sure.
No, I'll do that after combat.
While you're carrying around Wolfie, you could have had a look.
Okay, well, if I've already had a look, it's female.
Restart this.
Alright, so I'm 8
Oh, don't
initiative.
tell me that just. Okay, so big guy's 8. What's everyone else?
Is this the 20 we're rolling?
19.
Oh, sorry, we were rolling initiative.
I got a 14 initiative.
14.
Wait, what
Six.
is, am I adding something to that again? Initiative
Yeah.
plus 1, so 15. Better than 1.
Craig,
13.
13. And then the Seraphina?
6.
6. Wow. And then auto roll for them. And we start the encounter. Okay.
What
So
about
just
our
a quick
wolves?
question: Do we
I've
know
done them
what?
automatically.
Do we know what Clark is, or do we have no clue?
Roll me a nature check. If you can see
Oh,
what
wait.
he is.
Nature.
Alright.
Is that. Oh, no. Nature plus. I've got, yeah, can I do that? 'Cause I've got
4.
plus 3.
You can try. You have no clue.
No clue.
just
what
think
it
he's
is.
big guy doesn't.
I rolled a
10.
14 plus 3. 17.
You've heard of these as hobgoblins.
Oh, the old hobgoblin.
Everything's clarified.
Everyone, it's a hobgoblin.
What's
What's
that?
a hobgoblin?
I don't know. But I know they're called hobgoblins.
Sorry, it's a bugbear, not a.
I mean
put the wrong thing.
bugbear.
I put
A
the wrong thing in.
bugbear?
That's very much the wrong thing.
Everyone knows what a bugbear is.
Make
It's
up
half
your
bug,
mind,
half
bird.
bear.
They're very
Sorry.
annoying.
I put the wrong thing in, not a hobgoblin.
That was my joke to ease the tension.
Resume encounter.
I mean, it makes sense that a goblin would hang around with a hobgoblin.
But they... Yep, I don't know.
So we'll do.
They're led by bugbears.
Yeah, it's half bug, half bear. Everyone knows that.
Which half?
Okay.
Wait, which half is the bug?
The bottom part.
So it has 6 legs.
6 legs and an insectoid body carrying a bare torso.
Six
right.
skinny little insect legs with a bear on top.
It's not a very effective monster.
It tends to fall over a lot.
I don't know if the weight, I feel like its legs wouldn't support the weight of the bear.
Okay, so it is
It's gonna kill us all.
it is Jimmy's wolf's turn to begin combat.
Oh, okay. Well, I command my wolf to attack. I assume that's Goblin A directly or just across from me.
Yep.
That one, yes. Attack.
Yep.
Goblin A.
Okay. So it's got
Go
a
for
bite
the-
attack.
Go for the juggler.
Yep. So roll your d20 to hit it.
Oh, I roll. Okay.
Yep. You roll. I've just got the
14.
stats. Plus 4 is 18, so that hits. So roll
Oh.
2d4.
2 times D4.
Yep. Plus 2.
So that's 2 and 3.
Plus 2, so that's 5, 7 total. So your wolf lunges at the goblin and tears out its throat.
Good.
And the
puppy.
goblin just drops to the ground.
Gotta say, guys, the odds are looking pretty good right now.
Use taming these wolves has made this stupidly easy.
I just hope they don't turn
I
on
don't
us
think
one
he
day.
expected that.
I was semi expecting Az to at least attempt it.
I'll never try to get the wolf.
Yoda, your turn.
Fred?
Fred,
Oh, yep, sorry.
it's all good.
Charge into battle I go.
Yep. Man, I didn't expect you to go straight to the town and skip this part either, so.
You got us back here.
Because
all
I'm
the
guessing
same.
we probably would have been level 1 if we had just come straighty.
Right, I heft my war pick and then look confusedly at it for a second. Have bad flashbacks of the war. I don't know. I just stand there. I rolled a 1.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's a good description. Well done. Jimmy, your turn.
Okay, what's that? 120 feet. Yep, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on Clarg
Yep. Go for it.
from where I am.
Yep.
So that's... Do I roll the 20 for that?
Yep.
Yep. I got a 10.
Plus,
Plus, what do I add to that?
should say for your spell.
The hit/DC thing?
Mhm.
Plus 4, so 14.
14. That's a miss.
Oh, son of a... I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. It's Jimmy's turn. You only get one Eldritch Blast at level 2, don't you?
Time 1A1, I guess. Effect 1D10 plus 2.
Must be higher up that it goes, so you can do 2.
Eldritch Blast. Casting time 1 action.
Okay.
Doesn't say anything about 2 times.
Yep, must be later on. So Wolf A's turn, so that is Ripper. It is going to bound. Oh, it's going to stay there and attack Big Guy's Wolf.
Wolfie!
So that. No, that's 6 to hit. That misses.
Good Wolfie.
And it's going to stay there. So it is now Clark's turn. Clark.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Clark is going to. You're flying. Where is Big Guy?
I'm
Underneath the wolf, are you?
basically underneath, no, I'm underneath Jimmy.
Okay, so he's going to go to there. He's going to attack you with his Morning Star.
It's like I'm, under there.
So yeah, he's going to, a natural 1. Fuck off. You gotta be kidding me. So he goes for a wide swipe and just misses wildly to the side of you.
I want to change up those dice again.
Ah,
I've got like 6
bear,
hits.
bug, pig, thing. Can't hit.
So that's the big bugbear. It's Craig's turn. And it's level 5 for Eldritch Blast Splitting. Okay, good to know.
It's my turn. Very good. Alright, I'm going to add some value here. I'm going to... How's everybody going? How are you feeling?
Inadequate.
I'm feeling out of shape, but not too bad.
My wings
Only
are getting a little bit
my
tired.
pride.
You okay? Alright.
But do you want to bless everyone again?
I was considering it, but
Look, with how I've been swinging this axe, anything would help.
alright, I'm going to use a guiding bolt at Craig, whatever his name is.
Clark.
I'm Craig. Okay.
You're correct.
You worked out who you are?
You should at
Intelligence
yourself.
of 8.
You feel at 1 with Cloud.
Okay, that is a 17.
To hit Clark?
Yes.
Yes, you hit Clark.
Nice. Get out my D6s. That is 16 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
And the next person to hit him has advantage.
So as you hit him, you see this light energy strike off his skin with as a Craig lets loose. Craig and Krag.
Craig.
Craig.
Too many. It's Wolf C's turn. That is Big Guy's Wolf.
Well, seeing Clark try to attack its new master, it attacks Clark.
Yeah, okay. Roll me hit. Roll to hit.
Yep. Bounce into shit. 11.
11 plus 4 is 15. That's a miss.
It also gets advantage because of guiding bolt.
Yeah,
Does
so
do.
roll again.
That's worse. That's a 5.
Bugger.
Okay. So that's the wolf's turn. Big Guy, your turn.
So that guiding bolt, does it wear off after the first attack, or is it every
The
attack?
first attack.
First attack.
Does.
So the wolf used it.
You wasted it.
I'm still gonna attack Clark.
The way Big Guy's been hitting, I don't think it was wasted.
I'm not even gonna bother telling you the number. It was a 6.
You also have bad flashbacks of the war.
Where's your damn experience?
I
Sun does
the
flying.
experience of the bugbears, whatever these things are.
Goblin B is going to attack the Dragonborn with his scimitar. Went for a journey and ended up on a 13. 10, sorry.
What do I have to do?
Armor class, your AC.
18.
Yeah, that's a miss. You're a paladin, I should have known that. Seraphina's wolf is up next.
It's gonna go in and attack the goblin.
At the back. Yep.
And it's an 11.
And 11 plus 4 is 15, so roll your 2d4.
That's a total of 5.
5. Your wolf has taken a decent chunk out of the goblin back there with its attack. And it's your turn now, Seraphina.
I am going to shoot an arrow at Cloud.
Yep.
It's an 18.
18 hits.
That is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage as you let loose with your bow. It
Oh,
sinks.
sorry, plus the 3, so that's 10.
As you let go and the shot, it sinks deep and hard into the bugbear. He's just hanging on. There's nothing there. That's already dead. It is Jimmy. It's your wolf's turn.
So, Ripper is the other wolf that's against us, right?
Yep, that's Clark's wolf.
That's Clark's wolf, alright. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So my wolf's gonna attack the Ripper.
Okay.
14 was what I rolled on the 20.
Plus a 4, so that's 18. So that hits. So roll your 2d4 plus 2.
2d, 2 plus 3, 5.
That's on the dices.
Yeah, just on the dice.
So-
Plus whatever.
So that's 7 total. So your wolf lunges at the Ripper there and takes a decent chunk out of his neck. And it's Yordar, your turn. Oldar, Yordar.
All right.
One of those names.
I don't know either,
We
man.
got him on the ropes, team.
I'm hefting my war pick again.
Yep.
We're going in. I get a 17.
On the bugbear,
The goblin.
the goblin, that hits.
Excellent. 1d8. Seven.
7. As you bring your war mace crashing down into the goblin, he just collapses into a pile of goop as
Excellent.
you smash through him.
Morale restored for the Dragonborn.
So after you, it is Jimmy's turn.
Right, so we've got just the Ripper and Clark left. Is there a limit to how many times I can use my Eldritch Blast?
Nope, you can do it as many. It's a cantrip, so you can always use it.
Okay, right, that's what cantrip means.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to have another crack on Clark. Let's do it. Eldritch Blast. God, did you fucking... What's that, a
Yes.
4?
4. That's a miss.
Fucking hell.
Unless you can add like 15 to that, yeah, it's a miss.
Okay, moving on.
You're gonna stay hovering in the air up there.
Yeah, I'll fly over here and then I can see everything.
Yep.
A little better.
So Ripper is going to attack Jimmy's wolf.
Just stay away from my dog.
Natural 20. So 2d4. This could be a dead wolf. That is a 3 and a 6. So that is 12 plus 2. That is 14 damage. The wolves only have 11.
That's my favorite pet.
That was your noble steed.
That is a dead wolf.
Rip.
I'm gonna try and tame Ripper.
So that is now it's the bugbear's turn.
Oh, puppy.
He's gonna go
Who was the
for
rudest boys?
He's gonna go for big guy. A natural 1. You're freaking kidding me. Why can't these hit for crap? So he's gonna stay there. He can't really get away. Craig, your turn.
Craig.
I need revenge. Leave Ripper for me.
Alright. Craig's gonna look at Clark. He's gonna point at him. And his eyes is gonna turn black.
Toll the Dead.
No.
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 Something worse than Toll the Dead for me.
He's going to use his channel divinity path to the grave. He's going to say, "You've been targeted for termination. Time for you to go back from where you came."
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
And that will be his action.
Okay. So what does it actually do?
The next person that hits him does double damage.
Okay. So it is big guy's wolf's turn.
That'd be you, Crush.
That's
I
you,
know.
Josh.
I'm trying to think, do I get the wolf to attack Clark or do I hold it for me? But how will I be rolling?
I see the big guy has got his thinking face on.
Get him, big guy. You can do it.
Alright, so Ripper's full health, isn't it?
Yep. Hang on. Let me double check that.
That other wolf got one shot though, didn't it?
Don't you
Yeah.
talk bad about my wolf.
No, it's pretty damaged actually as well.
Hey, at least my wolf's got a tail.
I think I need to learn the rage spell.
So, seeing one of its packmates die such a vicious death to Ripper, Wolfie decides to attack Ripper.
Okay. Makes sense.
5.
5. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yep. And the wolf's staying there?
Yeah, it can't move anywhere. She
It's
can't
your
move
turn.
anywhere.
Yeah. It's your turn, big guy. Yeah.
Now, I'm going on Clark. Come on, dice, give me something good. I have flashbacks of the wall. That one.
A natural 1?
That one.
Is that loaded?
I feel like any sentence that starts with "come on, dice, give me" is just going to end in failure.
Is your 20 loaded or what? Is it?
I
weighted
don't
or
know.
one-sided?
I'm going to like switch dice again.
Seraphina, it's your wolf's turn.
My wolf's turn.
Yep.
It is, because it's standing right next to him, going to go for Clark again.
Yep.
That's an 11.
Just to
Well,
clarify,
plus
this is my
4.
third set of dice for the night, trying to fucking get this curse off.
15, that's a miss.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And after that, it's your turn, Seraphina.
Okay, Seraphina is going to attack Clark with
Yep.
a arrow.
Bring him down.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits. Doesn't matter what you roll for damage, he's going to die.
That's
Double
an 8
damage.
on the dice. So do I roll double 8?
Double damage.
Double damage.
Total
So that's
damage.
16.
16.
You know how much health he had?
Plus
One.
the plus 3 on top of that.
You double
So
that
19.
as well.
It's been
So-
annihilated.
Yeah, he's just
So that's
turned
22.
as a smush. He's just gone flying all over the cage. All over the cave.
Over the cage, yep.
Yep. And that's the end of that turn. It is...
Nice work.
Jimmy's wolf is dead. Udar, it's your turn.
Excellent.
That was a hell of an overkill, Woots. I thought you would have just killed it yourself when it was on 1 HP. When I saw you do that, I'm like, okay.
What can I say? I like a good show.
Alright, I heft my war axe up and I roll a 10.
10 total.
Grave clerics.
That's a miss. Jimmy, your turn. The wolf is still up.
The wolf
Ripper
is still up.
Ripper
and
is
I
still up.
am
You could use your animal handling to try and tame it.
no, I am
Not after just saying it's
overcome-
about to get killed.
I am overcome with grief and desire for revenge, so I fly down, land on the ground, I look it in the eye, and go for a third Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
10 plus 4, 14.
40. That's a hit.
Yes! What do I need to do? 1d10. What's wrong with the 10?
The
The
UFO
10
like.
is the UFO looking
Oh.
one.
Got it. Wait, no, that can't be the 10 if it rolled on 11.
No, doesn't work quite like that.
Oh, this one. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. We got it. 3.
Plus
2.
so, 5 total.
Yeah.
5 total. As you let loose with an Eldritch Blast, as you call to your patron, you see the wolf's life just gets snuffed out of it.
I stand over the wolf and spit on it.
And that is it for this combat.
Okay.
Well done.
Is there anything in the what's surrounding this cabin part?
You roll a investigation check.
I desperately need to go toilet. I'll be right back.
Investigation. 8.
8. You see some stacks. You see some supplies.
I go. Oh, sorry.
Go on.
I was just going to start looking around, seeing if I find dry meat or something to eat, or some ale or something.
There is about a half a keg of ale. Anyone else checking to see what else is in the area?
Yeah, I'll have a look around.
Roll investigation check. Anybody who's going to check?
And that's a 21.
Okay. So you find some stolen supplies that seem to be from Felidine. You find a treasure chest.
Ooh.
It
Open
has
the
600.
treasure chest?
It has 600 CP, 110 silver.
CP?
So 6 copper.
Cement and paste?
Copper in this case.
Oh, copper. Okay.
Yep. So 600 copper, 110 silver, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statue of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. But still no one of the person that you've been sent to look for yet.
What did I miss?
Just they found a treasure chest with some stuff in it.
Does anybody need me to mine any more gold? There's room in my pouch.
There's no gold.
God damn.
But I'll take the
No
silver
more
and copper.
What kind of treasure chest?
It's
has
already in
gold?
my pocket. You were looking for food.
Did you find any dried meat?
I found,
You found it.
ale. I've already polished off the ale.
How's everybody feeling? Bit banged up? You okay?
Very sad. I lost my
Oh,
wolf.
I'm perfectly healthy.
I'm still a little banged up, but
Does
I'll be
anyone know?
fine.
Does anyone know a spell
I-
that'll bring my wolf back from the dead?
Necromancy.
Anyone?
My divine order hunts that down.
I don't know
Sorry.
that yet.
No.
Unfortunately.
Can I
Necromancy here.
search Clark?
You can search Clark, but beyond what's already been given, it doesn't really have anything.
Doesn't have anything extra.
No.
Well,
I suppose.
Is there any other areas of
off
the
we
cave
march.
we haven't searched?
We've still got a half a cave to explore.
There was that
haven't
other
found the-
side we hadn't looked.
We haven't
gone
found the
across
bodies yet,
bridge.
right?
We have to go across the bridge.
Onwards, bird
Someone
with dark sight.
sight lead the way.
Yeah, I got a torch. I don't know how far you can see with a torch though.
Lights up a 30-foot area around you.
Okay.
So perhaps I'll lead who has a 60-foot range.
on you onwards.
No need for boasting.
Meh.
No. So, do I see anything from there?
Roll an investigation check or perception check. Sorry.
Maybe we need to send them more
Perception.
perceptive.
10. You can see some shadows up in the distance, moving about.
How many?
It's hard to tell it from what you can make out.
I want to have a look from where I am.
Go for it.
That's a 15.
15. You see from there, you see... Three.
Do they see us yet?
They don't seem to be... let's see how much noise he's making. No, they don't seem to be aware of you yet.
Okay.
Shall we do what I did before? As I
Me
like
and my
grab
shitty
a
rolls.
javelin out ready.
Remember what I said about traps, big guy?
Running and screaming.
Exactly.
Before
I'm
anyone
going-
could stop me against me, I
Yeah,
just
my
charge
javelin.
forward, running and screaming.
I throw I shoot an arrow at Goblin B.
Okay. So roll that, and then it'll be rolling initiative after that.
Actually,
Nat
while
20?
I'm running and screaming, can I throw a javelin?
No, because running and screaming with a javelin? No. Not
Mm.
gonna let you throw a javelin with that one.
I can't throw my javelin either, as you bolted past and blocked my aim.
How high is the ceiling of this cave?
It's probably about 10 feet high. Bit lower down than others.
Ooh,
So roll your damage as.
That's 8.
Yeah.
And then double.
Yeah, so it's dead. That was Goblin A. Dead.
I kind of feel bad we're murdering all these goblins.
You don't mind me just putting your kill counter down the bottom here.
We might have had a family.
You didn't think about that when you told Big Guy to chop the head off and put it on my butt.
That's still there too, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that hasn't moved.
Do they
Okay.
get like
Kind
a?
of smells a bit now.
it's securely tied.
Do the goblins get like a negative effect, like to morale or something?
Well,
when
they can't see it, can they? It's on the wrong side. You
Yeah, they
gotta
haven't
put it
seen
on the front, man, if you want.
So roll initiative.
I got a 5.
Yeah, I just gotta start the encounter.
Initiative.
initiative.
Oh my god.
What do I get?
Restart this.
13, 14.
16.
30, 20.
14 for me.
Just waiting for this to restart.
Oh, yeah. Finally,
So,
natural 20.
Sorry. Craig, what was yours?
Total was a 21.
21. Serafina?
20.
20. Big guy?
16.
16. Jimmy?
14.
14. And Uda?
5.
5. Your wolves are going your turn as well. So,
Alright.
so you know,
Yep.
just to make it easy. So, ooh, Goblin Boss is up first. Nice. So what does he get to do?
Oh god.
Goblin boss, did you say?
Yeemik.
A bird. What's a Yimik?
What's his name?
That's his name. That's the Goblin Boss's name.
So, Craig, had you moved up with us, or were you still back in the other room?
Thank you, Yimik.
That's a
Bird.
good point, actually.
Yeah, no, you're just chilling on the other side of the bridge.
I was really proud of myself.
That's a long way to try and move in a single initiative roll.
I'd like to say that I moved.
Okay, it's the
We all
Goblin
just like
leader's turn.
sprinted ahead and his little legs
You
couldn't keep up.
You were busy praying, weren't you?
I was.
He is going to run across to here and yell at his spawners. Ah, get there, Dronas! Kill! And he's going to throw his javelin at Big Guy. And now my voice fucking hurts after doing that. Yep, that does. So that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Yeah. So 1d6. Whoop. So that's a total of 3 damage. Which you take half, so that's a 1.
Am I still raging or?
Yeah, you'd still be raging. Hasn't been long enough for it to drop.
Alright, so I'll
Craig.
take. Sorry, how much will it take?
1.
1, roger.
Craig, your turn.
I'm gonna run in.
Yep.
That's about as far as I can.
Where
With my
was I?
little legs.
Yep.
Man, I don't have much I can do really. That I want to do anyway. Oh yeah, I can do something. I'll do a Sacred Flame.
On.
Yoga Flame. At the Goblin E,
Okay.
which is a Dex save, I believe.
Dex save. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 5. He misses. He fails.
Fails. Finally. Gonna set you on fire, you bastard. You get 5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant damage as you let loose with this sacred flame and see its bite up his face, lighting him up. Seraphina, your
I
turn.
am going to cast Hail of Thorns as my bonus action.
Yeah.
And I am going to shoot an arrow at Goblin C.
Mm-hmm. Of course you are.
And that's a 21.
Yeah, well, that definitely hits. How many
Can I
dice do have to
steal
roll
some
for
of
this?
your dice rolls, please?
That's an 8 damage. Plus, all of those around need to do a dex save, please.
Okay, so Goblin B, 4, that's a fail. Goblin D, that's a 2, that's a fail. Goblin C, that's a 9, which is also a fail.
Fail. They all take an additional 5 damage.
Okay, so that is... which ones were they? That was C?
Yeah, so I did C, so it'll be C, D, E. Oh, B, C, D, E.
B, C... C... So you killed... Which one was it? You killed C.
C was the one that I hit, yes.
Yep, so C's dead. With that Hail Thorn, you see that they're all pretty brutally injured after that little stunt. That was
And
going
my
to be...
wolf is
Oh, yes, your wolf,
then
of
going
course.
to go in and attack Goblin E.
Okay. Forgot about the fucking wolves. Now that you have some friggin' pets.
That's an 11.
11 plus 4, so that's 15. That is their AC, so that hits. That's 2d4.
6 on the dice.
Plus their 2, so that's... Which one was it, sorry?
E.
He's dead. Because I've only got crap all hit points. Okay. That's the end of your turn? Oh, I forgot to... Okay. Seraphina, that's the end of your turn. Big guy, it's your turn.
Righto.
And he's already dead, okay.
I'm
Makes sense.
going to move to D and attack Goblin D.
Okay.
Why do I bother? 10.
Plus...
That's plussed.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, that's a miss.
And then I got Wolf, haven't I?
Yep.
Alright, Wolf's gonna attack D as well.
Okay.
Why was my wolf the only one that died?
Because I got very unlucky with a crit.
God.
the wolf, just as he goes to attack, just like his front legs fall out from in front of him, he just like face plants and just runs his head across the ground.
Another natural one.
Nat one.
Jeez.
I am
Yeah, I
having
can't
the
believe
worst fucking dice rolls tonight.
Jeez, you trained him quick.
Jimmy, your turn.
All right. You know what? Let's get involved here. I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna actually use my quarterstaff as a melee attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
good.
kind of a quarterstaff does a tiny bird carry?
A pretty useless one, it would turn out.
It's literally
Attack
just
of
a
the
stick
twig.
he's picked up. It's just a stick.
I pulled it out of my nest when I left this morning. But apparently, it just snapped.
A bit
in
of
half.
home you carry around.
Apparently, it literally just snapped in half, and I've rolled a 2 + 1.
Yeah, that's it. And your wolf is dead, so it's Goblin D's turn.
Yeah, way to rub it in. Thanks for reminding me.
I love how he's so attached to his wolf after having it for 5 minutes.
We connected, all right. I rode it into battle. That's a strong bond.
Maybe if you kept riding it, it would have stayed alive. You abandoned it.
Hey. You've got a head on your tail.
So the Goblin D is going to attack you, Crusher. 18 plus... Yeah, 4, 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. Where's the D6? That is a total of 3 damage, reduced to half, so that's 1.
Too easy.
That is dead. Goblin B's turn. It is going to attack the little bird that's there. That is a 10.
So what do I need to do?
Oh, your armor class, your AC.
12.
12. That's a miss from the Goblin. Yildar, it is your turn.
Right, I cast Bless.
Okay.
And I will put it on Big Guy, because he needs all the help he can get.
You can do
And,
three of them.
Yeah. Quarterstaff Jimmy, have a bless. And Seraphine the elf, since she's going to kill them all anyway, she may as well kill them quicker. I'll cast Bless
Sweet.
on her.
So that's an additional D4.
Yep.
Sorry, Craig, you can get your own Bless, though.
So that's the end of your turn.
You pray to Moradin as well.
But that makes us basically brothers.
We'll do some Bible study later on.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are bonding. That's cute.
Okay, so
Some of us don't have a wolf.
gonna jump in
You've
there.
got a goblin head, though.
Okay. The boss is gonna go for you, Crusher, with his
Right up.
scimitar. So that is 10 to hit.
Misses.
And he's going to go with a double attack, but disadvantage on the second attack. That's an 8, and that is a 13, so 12 to hit.
No, misses.
Okay. That's his turn. Craig.
My God, it's my time. All right.
What are you doing all the way back there in the corridor?
Don't know. I'm going to move
Even the
up.
bird's in the thick of it.
I can get right in there. All right.
With your small hammer.
It's not about how big it is, it's about how you use it.
You see, the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is, I lied. I actually have a really big hammer.
It's a deception.
Can I step on this?
Yeah.
Like, or are you just happy to see us?
Just
We'll see. I'm going to take a swing at Goblin D with my
Okay.
small hammer.
Yep. Go for it.
No.
No.
Do you want
That's
to
a
go back to
two.
the corridor?
Did you need Bless, did you?
Should have swung at him with my large hammer.
Seraphina, you and your wolf's turn.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's the boss in the middle of the two.
Yep.
I'm going to throw it. I'm going to shoot an arrow at him.
With a hail of thorns. Because it's still going. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, why?
Welcome
That's
to
a
my world.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
And everybody within 5 feet of the boss needs to roll a dexterity save.
So that is big guy, Craig, and the bird.
Oh my god. 17. I think I actually
Just to call you
saved.
an elderberry.
Dexterity save.
What's that?
So roll your d20 and add
Well,
your
This is
dexterity
why
saving
I'm
throw.
still back in the
Okay,
corridor.
roll my D20.
You
I got
were
a
smarter than
heard.
this.
in my
I heard the
dexterity is
Thorn
1,
of Doom
so
spell
14.
cast.
I rolled 13 and my dexterity is 1.
7.
17.
So the
To
boss
kill us all.
What happened?
So
Okay, so you needed a dex of 12. If you now
Yep.
I had 12 on the initial hit
okay.
before I add the thorns. Do I get the bless on both lots on the AoE as
total.
well?
I think so.
I mean, you can choose not to use it.
Son, my god.
I've used it. I've used it as my attack on the main boss. I'm not using it for
Yeah, I think it's only
the
one attack
AoE splash
That's all.
damage.
Whenever a target makes an attack or saving throw. So technically you could add it to the Hail of Thorns as well.
Attack is saying, does that mean damage as well, or just the attack?
Just the attack.
Just
saving
the
throw.
attack roll.
So you can add Bless to your saving roll.
No, I passed anyway, so that bless.
Ugh.
The one roll
So-
I
That's
actually
your
get
next time,
good.
then. Yeah.
So
No,
do
at
I
least
dodge
it's a
it?
save throw rather than. I just would like these rolls hit my hit throws rather than just saves.
Well, they work on attack rolls when you're attacking. You add a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
does
does
D4 damage.
I don't add the D4 as my damage.
No,
Okay.
just a hit.
So
That's a
did
different-
so the initial damage on that middle one is then 8.
Okay.
And then everybody who failed the roll takes 10.
Jeez.
Oh
So
my
if
god.
So my
If you
dex,
pass,
my dex throw was 14.
You take half
pass.
of that, so you'll take 5.
and then I'm
Five.
raging, so
Yeah.
You
I take 2.
Yeah.
So 5 for me. Done. Takes me down to 10.
Yeah, but that's
Hold
2
on.
more dead goblins.
I feel like I almost should cast Hellish Rebuke just to get you back.
Do it.
Technically, you can.
I'll be a good bird this time. Don't do it again.
Your wolf can attack now as well. If it's not in range yet though, because everything else is dead. There's just the goblin boss left, and you also now see over in the corner.
Oh god. What's that?
One of the guys you got sent to look for.
So we shouldn't
Okay.
attack that.
Crisis severity.
Probably not a good idea too.
Okay. All right.
I was
Okay, so
getting a
my,
spear ready for that.
I don't see well in the dark. I get scared. I don't know.
my wolf hits for 12 on the dice.
So that's 16. That hits. No, that's a miss.
Can
Sorry?
I add the D4 on
The
that as my
wolf's not-
attack, or is
wolf's
that
not
just
Wolf's
get
not
blessed.
blessed.
Oh, good. That's it.
Goblin C is dead. Big guy.
Alright. Come on, baby. Alright, so 14. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome, I actually get to do some damage.
Woohoo.
It's almost like Kellen in the first session he played with us. I think he hit like once out of all his rolls for the entire
Oh,
night.
I am just.
Something like that, yeah.
Where's the
Hits
boss?
for
I can't see him.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Actually, hold on. Does my
Range
range?
check.
It's not in the middle.
I think it adds
Goblin
2,
D.
doesn't it?
Let's have a look.
It's the one the Goblin D writing is sitting on
11.
top of.
Oh, I
So
see.
yeah, 13 damage.
13 damage as you let loose with your what are you using a war axe?
Great axe, yeah.
Great axe. You clean take the goblin boss down.
Yes.
He
See, I killed the one that matters.
is dead.
He was still almost dead anyway.
That was exactly the right amount of damage to kill him. Luckily, you checked your rage. And with that, user out of combat.
Nice work.
See, I can kill them. So
Right. So I am.
I just point over to Sildar, like not cluing on to who he is. Like, do we attack
You
that
see-
one as well?
You see him chained up to a rock.
I will go over and use. Would it be my medicine skill to check how hurt he is?
If you want, yeah.
Sure, we'll do that. 18 plus 2.
He is looking pretty banged up and just sort of limply hanging there in the chains.
I've got no sand left to pack his wounds.
I can help him. If you like.
I've never heard of this sand packing technique.
Well, ask Big Guy.
I mean, it works.
It's a new one.
It stopped my bleeding,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
While they're
Um,
they're talking
Have to
with the
Chop
guy
the leg
that's
off a week later.
while they're talking with the guy who's chained up, I'm going to be having a look around, maybe loot some goblins and see what else I can find around the room.
Let's see what they give you here.
I'm going to guard the entrance to this area.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I think
Is,
my wisdom is
is-
slightly higher.
This guy unconscious or conscious?
He's hanging limply in the chain, so he's been unconscious at the moment.
Unconscious. And I'll use a cure wounds at him
Yep. So he
Will heal.
comes.
for full the full dice, which is 8 plus 2.
So he comes back to full health,
Oh,
and
well
he's
done.
now awake in the chains. Seraphina, you find 3 gold teeth, 15 silver, Sildar's gear, and along with Gundren Seeker's gear.
Can you whisper those to me so that I can put them in my inventory, please?
I'll whisper the other stuff as well later on.
Yeah, Tom.
All right. So
Right. I'm going to
Still
ask.
didn't-
I'm going to ask Sildar where his mates are.
there was only the 2 of us journeying, and they
So
took Gundren to the castle, I believe.
Where's the castle?
I don't remember at the moment. My head still is hurting.
Does anyone in our team? I'm just going to ask the party. Does anyone know of a castle in the area?
How many of you are actually from around the area? Is probably
Not me.
How do we know that?
I
Or just sit
probably
back.
I
grew up in this area-ish, yeah.
I'm from the plane of air.
my like tribal village isn't too far away, but I've done a fair bit of traveling, just taking contract work.
so you have heard of the castle. You assume that he's talking about Cragmore Castle.
Cragmore, yes.
Cragmore Castle. Does
think I've
anybody
walked
know
past
where
it once,
Cragmore
twice.
Castle is?
It's been lost for the moment. No one's really quite sure on exactly where it is.
Yeah, I've heard of tales of it on my adventures.
We don't talk about tails.
Oh. Serafina, did you find Sildar's gear?
I believe I did, yes.
Should we gear him up and he can fight with us?
I'm
Is
happy
he wounded?
to have this happen.
We healed him.
You healed him.
He's
with
healed,
the
he's
sand
fine.
technique.
We fixed him.
He's all good.
Doesn't he want to find his friend?
Give him a sword.
I have a sword in
goblin
my...
head. He can throw at someone.
Wait, I've got a spare. Wait on. I think I've got a spare something.
My pack has a sword in it if you give it to me and get me out of these chains.
What's in it for us?
Big guy, you can break the chains, right?
If you escort me down to Phandelver, I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
So what you're saying
imagine
is
all
you
the
don't
ale
want to
you
come to
could
the
get.
castle.
Not at the moment. I have to find out more to find out if they actually did take him there. I have some contacts down in the town. It's where we were heading when we got ambushed.
The guy in town said you were transporting some stuff for him. Have you still got it?
No, they took the map.
It was a map. Was it a treasure map?
I don't know what the map was. I didn't see it. He had it on him, the entire time.
The bird smells gold.
I like just walk up to the. Like, are they like thick chains or anything, or
You can break them pretty easily.
Nothing your axe can't handle.
I just walk up to the bare hand, just go
Yeah,
like
so hit it.
snap.
Just don't miss like you've been missing and hit him.
If he hits the hands, he's still free.
I say you can just break them apart with your
I was
hands.
gonna
Rub some sand in it, and then he's good to go.
I just
I
look at
just
him and just
killed
go.
him.
I just have like the chain in my hand, as it's saying all this, and just go snap.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. Did
Where's
you find
his
any
pack?
other... I'm guessing somebody's dragging it across or giving it to him, or
Yeah, I'll drag it over to him.
he gets his pack and pulls out his equipment and puts on his armor and weapons. That feels better. Now, I think it might be wise to get out of here before more come back. They have a little troop that goes between here and the castle occasionally. But I don't know when they are around, but we need to get to the city quickly.
So we could go to the city, or we could wait for that troop and hide and follow them and find out where the castle is.
I'm in no shape to help you with that. And
I get the impression you don't want to hang around here.
not at all. It's not exactly a welcoming place.
That's
It's cold, dark, and incredibly annoying, horrible at this stage.
Sounds like you've got a bugbear with the area.
Well, just a bit.
We know about those.
Well, let's take him back to town, and
All right.
Back to town.
then we'll get more
Glad
ale.
to.
Did you just jump off the edge of that? Oh, you're a bird.
Yeah, I'm
And dried
fine.
meats.
So you just grab the supplies and that were left over from over the other side as well, and load up your cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally go through, grab anything that's not nailed down that's of value.
So you pretty
You
much
are.
laid in.
It's like Tarkov all over again.
My name isn't Ponku.
No, this was Pumpkin's Cave and his family of loot goblins.
So you load up the cart, and it's laden down pretty heavily with random supplies that they seem to have been ambushing and keeping here for a while.
All right, well, I won't burden the cart. I'll sit atop the ox again and read my book.
I still sit on the
Aw.
back, and you just see the back ceiling touching the ground.
I take up position behind the cart again.
You now have 2 wolves with you as well. And
I thought we had 3. What happened to the third?
It
Same
got
thing that happened to your tail.
killed.
You mean you ate it?
Well, took a peck at a couple of things.
But maybe not that bad. We can go
Maybe
get the
my
head
wolf
if you
is
want.
playing with your tail in animal heaven.
Yeah, I'll lead the I'll sit on the cart and instruct the animals.
Yeah.
As much
Okay.
as I have to.
Yep. They're pretty good. They know where they go. You tell them pretty much to go back to town, and they're pretty much off.
Yeah, these ox are great.
They know this path well around here. They travel between Neverwinter and here quite often.
Like I said, autopilot.
Are they Tesla oxes?
Not quite. And do you want to roleplay going to town, or do you just want to fast travel?
Oh, is there anything going to happen on the way? Like, we'll probably stop at the same camp again, won't we? And then
Pretty much.
keep going
You'd
to
make it
town.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah,
we
just
have
into
someone
town.
guard the dried meat overnight, it's all good.
It's a good idea.
I'll
I'll
Yeah.
do it.
While no one's paying too much attention, I'm going to just sort of scoot off the ox and onto the back of the cart and start pecking away at the keg of ale.
There's several
I'm-
keg of ales on the back of the cart at the moment now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
I
I've got
spend
my
the
head
most-
inside one of them.
I spend most of
Two
the
of
travel
you.
back just, like, drinking ale and having dried meat. And by the
I
time we
wonder
get
what
back to
happens if
town,
you
there
spread
may
the
only
seed
be,
on the
like...
floor.
just
The
leave a
fields probably
trail
flop to
behind the cart as we're going back.
What? Throw the seed in the air and see if he flies up to catch it mid-flight.
So no, like, I just, drinking ale, eating the dried meat. We've probably got about 2 days worth by the time we get back to town.
So how long were we away for?
Pretty much like 2 days, 3 days.
3
2 or
days.
3 days.
We bought 6 days worth of dried meat. This
Yeah,
is why I bought 2 days
Not
of
bad.
hard tack for myself.
What can I say? I get hungry.
I noticed. I have a tail-sized hole in my heart.
Good job, everybody.
Hmm. Now, perhaps, shall we get the gold from Sildar?
Probably deliver his buddy. Yeah,
Yeah, deliver it
Sildar's
to
the
his
one we've
friend.
got.
and-
Live him to his
Yes.
friend. Get our
Yep.
50 gold.
Is that 50 each or 50 split?
50 split.
And we get another 10 from
Do you
Good
guys
job.
want me to mind it?
Perhaps we should split this lot.
Yes. Unless the bird plans on making gold with gambling again.
And then how much gold did we get from the person who we first took the quest from?
You've got
Oh.
10 gold each from originally doing the cart to the town.
And he
Hmm.
offered us.
And then they
something
offered
else,
something
green.
else
10.
plus the beer.
I believe it was
Plus
8
ale.
gold.
I thought it was 5.
5? Okay, it was 5 then. I couldn't
Alright.
remember if it was 5, right? So you get a gold piece each.
Thought he was 100 gold each.
Or you don't get that
So
much
it's a
at this
total
level.
of 11.
So we're adding 1.
And
One
then
gold.
1?
11.
So you're getting 1 from
Oh, plus the 10,
finding the
so-
guys, plus you're getting 10 from Sildar for escorting him back.
Right, we'll
Thirty
work it out.
Up.
Alright. I'll just go inside and get the money for you. He goes into the provisional place and gets the money and brings it out for you. Here you go. I want to have some more need of your help in a couple of days, if you don't mind.
What would you like us to do?
Just been around town for a few days. I need to check in with some people here. Find out what I can.
Any suggestions on how we should fill our time?
However you want. You have plenty of drinking money for this little place.
Right.
Do you
You
have
know, where are
accommodations
they paying
available
for?
for us?
I don't have anything here. This is not my town. I'm a visitor much like you, but the inn has a couple of places, I believe.
We'll find our way, and we'll be waiting.
No worries. I'll meet you in the inn in 2 mornings' time.
Very well.
2 mornings.
2
Alright.
mornings.
Well, I guess I'm going back to the inn.
I'm
I go
headed
to the inn
the
as well.
monastery to meditate.
Hmm.
But at the inn, while drinking ale and eating dried meat, as I seem to always do, I do ask the locals about the castle and see if I can gather any information while there.
Are you actually clever enough to think
That's
of
a
doing
bit
that?
clued on for you, big guy.
Wow.
I have a hidden cunning when it comes to getting more ale
Hidden
and gold.
cunning. I
Where
thought
was
your
that all
only
this
hidden
time?
cunning was to eat the meat when no one was watching.
Well, it just drunkenly comes up in conversation. It's not so much me properly looking for the information. Just when I drink in a crowd, I tend to start spinning tales of my adventures and how I'm looking for the
So you're
This-
saying you're a security risk?
possibly.
Pretty much.
So
Wonderful.
I'm not like going up to people going, "Do you know where this is?" I'm kind of just spinning my tales and going that we want to look for this castle and
Don't talk about tails, remember?
Yeah. It's alright, I'm at the monastery meditating, I can't hear him.
All right. Do we want to leave it there for this week? Are you
Yeah,
all
good.
gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
crash to
close
bed in
for
the
us.
inn?
yeah, we all go to bed.
Yep.
Finally,
And
a
then
long
we'll pick
rest
up
so I can
the
bloody
next time.
heal.
Good job, Sab.
So yeah, from all of us, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Bye.
So yeah.